Yeah, I know what you're
Did
talking
it
about.
always end on the first? It didn't, right? Or am I like faded?
No, I think because so are you
There would be
talking
other bowl games. There'd be
BCS?
like the Citrus Bowl on like the 3rd of January.
Yeah.
And
No,
like
they like this was the first year I think they said that they swapped the schedule to where like the New Year
it's the
Six
last, it's the
bowls
end. And
are like the
normally they'll
end
have
to it.
more days off, but now since they always play on the Monday, they're and the first is a Monday, they only get 7 days to prepare. Like, 'cause sometimes, right, they'd play on, say if New Year's was like
Mhm.
Thursday, they wouldn't play the next Monday, they play the following Monday, so they get a week and a half, or now they get literally just 7 days.
I'm sure
I
Nick
think
Saban will
it's
talk to the committee.
yeah, they'll get that figured
Get
out. I
that
actually
sorted
wanna
away.
look from, like I wanna look at the games from last year. How do I even do that? I don't even know.
Uh,
I wanna look at, like, just the
Probably
schedule from last
like
year.
bowl games from last year. You could probably type it like go to bowl games and then
Oh, wait, 2022 bowls.
you have to do it that way.
Here
You
it
have to go
is,
one by
yeah.
one.
I'm just doing it from the schedule.
Love that.
Yeah, cause yeah. Okay, but they did the playoff games last year on the 31st. Oh,
Yeah.
because that was a Saturday, because the
Mhm.
first was Sunday, and they didn't wanna do it the NFL games, I'm assuming.
Or they just hated those games.
They ended up being bangers, though.
They were
Yeah, cause then the Monday yeah, cause then they couldn't do the Rose Bowl game, I remember that being a thing, they couldn't do it on the
January
1st because
1st.
they didn't wanna fuck with the NFL, and then
I
they did it
forgot
on
about
the
all that.
2nd, and it
That was
because that
so
was
trolly.
Tulane SC. Yeah, okay, let me shoot myself.
Yeah, now I remember why I don't remember.
Tyjae Spears runs for 205 yards.
Yeah, I had a
Yeah,
lot of
see, here it
whiskey
is,
that night.
Citrus Bowl, LSU at Purdue. LSU 63, Purdue 7. Like, and this look at this shitty bowl, the ReliaQuest Bowl, Mississippi State at Illinois, Mississippi State 19, Illinois 10. Like, thanks.
Nice. Love that. That just gets you going.
That gets me
Man,
just
that is
pumped
like
and excited to
it's
watch
kind
some
of funny too,
football.
because Plummer was the same quarterback at Purdue last year. Gets his ass kicked by LSU.
Yeah.
Then he goes to Louisville, gets his ass kicked by the
Yeah,
new
are,
ones.
like,
Like
they shit? Like, is that like,
you can't throw the ball
SC
very
SC
well.
looked good. I didn't watch the second half. You'd have to tell me. We might as well just talk about that right now. Like,
Yeah, we could start with that. I could definitely tell
we
you.
watched the first half. Looked
Yeah,
everything looked like a normal USC offense. Like, that's what I'm accustomed to
yeah,
seeing most of the time, except the line definitely looked better, the O-line.
yeah. The O line looked really good throughout the whole game. Um, I could tell you Miller Moss, you could tell he's not brand new. Like he's been in the system for a
Yeah,
couple
he knows
years.
what
He
he's
knows
doing.
where to go. All of his players made some great plays on the outside, winning one-on-ones, running their routes well. The big surprise actually, dude, was the defense. Like they forced a couple turnovers in the second half. Like punched the
Mhm.
ball out to close the game out. Like
Yeah.
if you were to tell me after watching that game that the defense was not wanting to play with Caleb because there was some rub or something, I would believe you after watching that game.
Yeah. I
Because
just
there
think
was no way they were that bad trying.
I think it was half of okay, I think it really was half of we have probably call it a month and a half after Grinch got fired of like
Practice.
learning defense, and like they probably had
Yeah.
3 weeks to practice after the UCLA game, which helped.
Yeah.
All the guys who were like I think all those guys that transfer and leave were all the fake like
Yeah, they were just
I'm
there for
here
business.
for yeah, and you get those guys out, and maybe the guys it's a crazy concept. Maybe the guys that are 3-star that fucking love playing ball,
Yeah.
maybe they'll do a little better. Who knows? Like, isn't that a crazy ass concept? Like, that's
Dude,
basically the Washington team. Like, just they built
they
it
love
up
to play
and they're
ball.
good. And like now, what I will say is everyone's going a little crazy on like maybe Caleb Williams
Yeah,
was
I
what he said.
saw
I'm
that.
like, okay, calm down.
Let's
Let's
relax.
see what Miller Moss would have done against Washington, Oregon, Notre Dame, UCLA defense, who remember is a very
Utah.
good defense. Utah, like it is still Louisville at the end of the
Yeah.
day.
No,
We
Louisville
knew
was a good
Louisville's
game running.
offense was shit. They could only run the ball. That's all they had. Like we knew that. Everybody knew that. And the thing that I liked about USC's defense is I just saw them at least tackling
Yeah,
more.
they're
Not
putting a hat
even
on somebody.
they could do a tackle. Like I remember there was 2 straight plays where the corner, one on one, tackled him. Like they still got 6 or 7 yards, but I'm like, The other games in the Oregon game, that shit
Oh,
was a missed tackle, 70-yard touchdown. At least like we tackled somebody, so I'll live with that. And
bro, at the Washington game we went to, we literally saw the running back run around the left end at their own one and go untouched to the end zone. Like,
yeah. Now
so,
though, I know
uh,
why Nelson, the other QB, left because
yeah,
he knew.
he knew Miller Moss
He
is a
knew
dog.
like Miller's good. Like no one's transferring in now, and I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure
think so.
Lincoln said that kind of like in his interview. They're like, I don't think anybody's gonna want to transfer in now after they saw Miller, and it's like probably, which is good. Like you have a direction, which is nice. Like that's always
Yeah,
the best thing. You don't want to go into the off season
not knowing you're
Like how Bama was, and they're like could be anybody really. Now it works out because it's Bama and they'll figure it out. But for SC, like that shit doesn't just like work out. You go 7-5 or and
yeah,
then you get slammed. Especially
6
going
and
into the
6.
Big Ten, like you kind of got to have that
Shit
ironed
figured
out.
out.
So hey, it was a good way to end the year.
No, I agree. I think so. The biggest takeaway that I saw was I I still hold firm. Like, I think Caleb is a better quarterback. I'm not gonna say he isn't,
Yeah.
but I think Caleb could have been even better if he would have actually played in a system instead of them saying your system is just you make plays off the run, like you improvise.
Yeah.
I think hopefully whatever NFL franchise he goes to, they, God forbid, if even if it is Chicago, if they can get some O-line, first of all, but second of all, if they can build a system and have him run the system, and then when plays break down, let him use that ability
Mhm.
instead of that being the primary read, I think he'll be very successful.
I think so too.
We just went to the well too many times, and it was exciting to watch, but it's like,
Yeah, it was just, and I
it's a
think
lot.
half of that was due to the O-line. They were bad. Like whether you want to
Yeah.
say Miller Moss is good, not good, he
He
was
still had
not
pressure on his face.
yeah, but he wasn't under the same amount of duress. Like I watched
Oh,
that specifically that Oregon game, and it was the ones that stuck out to me were Notre Dame. Notre Dame was
yeah.
bad, but Caleb also played bad. It was Notre Dame, Oregon, and UCLA. It was like just snap
They're
the
just in the
ball
backfield.
and they're there. This game wasn't like that, and Louisville's, it's Louisville. People were like, "Oh, but Louisville was good. They were 10." I'm like, me and the whole year, like they were pretty shit. Like, let's
Yeah.
keep it real. Like they weren't that good.
They lost to a third string
Um,
quarterback at Florida State, man. I mean,
yeah, and I know Florida State. They didn't score a touchdown against Florida State, and SC still gave up 4 touchdowns against Louisville. So it's not like the defense was like
lights out.
transcendent,
No,
but
it
it was at least
was
like
average.
I didn't know what to expect. I thought like at least I saw something of like, okay, there are some people there that want like
There's some
are
pieces you can
about
build
it.
with.
Yeah, like that
Mhm.
didn't just give up because we're in a shit bowl game that
Yeah.
actually wanted to win. So that was good. But yeah, I mean, it's
The
Miller
only
time.
thing The only thing I didn't love, and I knew it was gonna get a lot of social media attention, was that, like, a lot of the attention went from USC playing well and moving into Big Ten and, marking this off, to why wasn't Caleb wearing his jersey, and it's like,
Yeah. It's like who gives a shit, dude?
yeah, but, like, if you're Caleb, like,
Yeah, like be a little more buttoned up in this whole thing.
either
I get it.
I get it's a business decision to go to the NFL, but, like, if you're with your brothers, just wear your jersey, like,
I see like I
it's not a
look at
big
it the
wow.
other way. Like obviously, I think if it was me, it's just easy to say. Like I would have had my jersey on, I would have been
Hell
normal.
yeah.
But it's like there's guys that don't even go to the game.
True.
Like they
Yeah.
would have just been like, "Ah, I'm just going home. I'm doing my draft stuff." At least he was there, so I'll
Yeah.
give it like fair enough. Like we'll see
Yeah.
if the 19, I guarantee you the 19 Florida State guys that aren't
They're not gonna be there.
playing, half of them might be there. So like I'll give him some
Yeah.
props on that. At least he was there. He's probably been at practices, like maybe not doing full
Maybe
team
he
practice,
I
but
would hope
maybe
to
he is.
hear.
I don't know. Like
Maybe he coached up Miller too, like, "Hey,
I'm
look
sure
good at
they've been helping
this."
each other. That would
Be
not
awesome.
surprise me at all. But
I
yeah, that
felt bad
was
for Miller to hear about that, like, that was half of the show. It's like, "No,
yeah.
this kid just put on 6
I
touchdowns."
think
Like,
he played
give him
so
his
good though that
flowers.
it kind of eventually just like was like, all
It
right, this guy's
overshined.
fucking, this guy's airing it out right now. And like
Yeah.
maybe they could only throw because we ran for 20 yards. So like
Man.
or like Austin Jones, I think I saw 9 carries for 20 yards or something like that. So it's not like we were running the
He
rock.
he did break one in the 4th quarter
Okay.
for, like, 35 yards. It was more so, like,
And
so
maybe
I
I
don't know
was
about
looking at the
you.
stats later then.
I never understood when I was younger watching football and trying to learn about football was like, why are we running the ball up the middle if we're only getting like 2 yards? Like, why don't we do something that works?
Mhm.
And I feel like as I've gotten older, I'm starting to realize it's like body blows in boxing. Like
Yeah.
you want to wear someone down, wear them down, and then instead of 2 yards, I'm gonna break it for like 20
Yeah.
when I need it.
You just
So
gotta keep them honest too, like, that's half of it, like,
keep the pass rush
if they know
honest.
you're throwing, like,
They're gonna tee off.
yeah, they're just gonna pin their ears back and go.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, that was
team played good. I'm
yeah, I'll
happy for
take
the
that.
boys. Didn't know Lincoln Riley was gonna get eggnog dumped on him.
Yeah,
So
I saw that. I would've, like, if I was him, I'd be
wow,
like, "You know what? I'm good. I'm
let's
good with
not.
that one." Like, I don't want that, please. So,
The big question though is if you're the coach, you get the eggnog dumped on you. Do you try to wash your clothes? Do you just throw them away and get a new set
I
because you're
think you
like,
gotta
this pair
since
back?
if you're Lincoln, like, you definitely have other things. Like, you're good.
Yeah,
You don't
just
need
pitch those,
you'll be fine. Like,
or
you
you
say, "Hey,
sign them
guys."
and sell them.
You could probably make some bank off of that, honestly.
It's not a bad idea.
I'm trying to see if this game has we're still halftime. 14-10, Rutgers up on Miami.
Yeah.
There you go. It should be and then tonight is a super banger, Arizona, Oklahoma.
Hey,
Gotta love that. Should we just since we're on college talk, do you wanna just go into our
go into our
wanna
picks.
just go through the picks right now? We might as well, since we're
Yeah,
kinda,
yeah.
like,
yeah,
on
Let's
that
do that. Let's do it.
wave. We're finally getting into, like, the good
Good
bowl
bowl
games
games.
that I actually kind of care about instead of watching the fucking Duke's Mayo Bowl and, like,
Wait,
we're
you didn't
past
care
all
about
of
the
that.
Military Bowl presented by GoBowling.com? Are you kidding me?
I wasn't really infatuated at like the 68 Ventures Bowl with home team South Alabama just slamming Eastern Michigan. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Did you see the guy from Eastern Michigan came up and sucker punched a South
Yeah, they
Alabama
started
guy?
just fight, and honestly, if I'm him, I'm like, I'm leaving with something. Like
Yeah, I didn't travel all this
I
way.
didn't come all the way down here just to like, I'm leaving with something.
59.
It was 59-3. They scored garbage time touchdown too. So
Hey, but shout out the Chanticleers, man. Your coach posts that
I
dog
know
picture and you just
I was
answer with
definitely the
no.
wrong side of that.
I just knew when
Um,
I saw that picture, I was like, I'll ride or die with that.
yeah. So right now, people, for you guys that are wondering, in our picks, Nick is on fire. He's 18
I'm
and
bowling.
8. He's in the top 1%. I'm
What?
not doing horrible. I'm in the top, 25% of all people. So it could be worse. I'm 14 and 12. He's 18 and 8. So 4 game swing in there. I'm gonna have to find. Now I'm in the portion of where I gotta take a team that I know that
You
he's
got to take a
gonna.
gamble.
I gotta start taking gambles here, and
Yeah.
like we're gonna go through these picks, but like I might then circle back if I know if because realistically you could just take the same fucking teams I take and then you win. But
I don't do that.
obviously,
That
yeah,
ain't fun.
we don't do that until, especially at the end, if we know, like we're like, all right, we'll flip a coin for the natty, and
Yeah,
you go
flip it
one
and
side,
we'll.
I go the other, and we'll see. All right, I'm gonna pull my.
However, remember you can get two
You
points
get the
if you
double points
predict.
if you
If you
predicted it
predict,
from
yeah,
the. Yeah, I guess we
from
have to
the
do that.
college football. Yeah. So
So
you
like
just pick
before
whoever was
those
going to win
games,
semifinal, semifinal. Boom.
yeah, but you have to pick it before it happened, before the
Yeah.
semifinal games happen. Yeah, so
And
we'll
then there's
make
been
sure
a
to do
year.
that too.
There's been a year where we did that, and all three of us were just knocked out of it. So you just have to
And
reevaluate
then
them.
so yeah, so like basically what we do is like the final four, you pick the games and then you pick a winner. So like let's say I'm gonna pick Bama and Washington. Before those games even happen, I also pick Washington to win the Natty. Let's say I do that. Then I get 2 points. I get like I get bonus points versus if like I don't even know. Maybe we should get more than two. I don't know how it works. We fucking score it out. But then basically then you have a chance to re-pick. Like if it ends up being Michigan and Texas, then you get a
You get a
chance to
chance to
just pick.
repick.
You can pick that game and
Yeah.
be cool. Because I think I know who I would pick for the. I think I know who I'd pick. I don't know if it's a good pick. I mean, like I feel like the world is on Bama basically.
Don't
The
give a
world is
piss
leaning
about
Bama,
nothing but
but
the
the
tie.
top. Yeah. So for the rest of the games today, I'm going K State and Arizona. Nick will definitely be on Arizona. That's a wagon. I mean, you don't come off of that. Like they're gonna try to. Like
Oh, oh yeah.
Fafita's about to be out there airing it out, and
Fafita might go
Oklahoma's
for
defense
400.
is gettable.
Oh yeah.
Clemson versus Kentucky. Um, I will never ever pick Kentucky in anything. So I'll roll with Dabo. He'll probably get the boys buzzing for the last game of the year if I had to
The
guess.
Tax Slayer Gator.
Yeah. Now this one is interesting. See, this one's tough because it's like
Who's
this is
playing?
the last hurrah for Oregon State. I don't know who their quarterback is. Their coach is gone. So I'm gonna go Notre Dame. It's like the safe pick. Like if this was not end of Pac-12 blow it up, I would go Oregon State because I picked Oregon State in the game last year and they slammed the shit out of Florida. You remember that one? It was like
Oh, I picked Florida,
31
bro.
zip or something, and they slammed them. So I'm gonna go Notre Dame.
I thought
Memphis,
AR was
Iowa
playing that
State.
one last year.
It's always interesting to look like minus 400 favorites, but only 38% picked them. It's interesting. Do you go with the pick? Do you go with the? I think most people just saw 9-3 and they're like, cool. I'm also gonna go with Memphis. I think whenever a team's trying to get that 10th win, they just they give a little extra.
You're not wrong.
This game, I have gone
Yeah.
back and forth on this game. I don't know. I have no clue. But there's just something I know Missouri will play hard. I know they
Yeah.
will for a
Mhm.
fact. They got that white boy at running back. They'll get after it. So I'm gonna go Missouri. As Marvin Harrison said, if he's playing or not, we
They
still
said it's
not.
still questionable.
It's still questionable, buddy. The game's tomorrow,
Yeah.
so so we got to figure that one out.
Who's the quarterback is my question.
Something Brown, Kyle Brown, Kyle something.
Kyle Della?
Maybe they'd probably win. I'm gonna
Brought him out.
go. This is another great game. You just never know who's playing. I figure it's like, am I picking Jackson Dart? Not a chance in the world am I taking Jackson Dart. Auburn versus Maryland. Is Talia playing?
I don't think so.
Auburn. Maybe they got a stud backup, but I think who's Auburn's coach? Is it Hugh Freeze?
I think it's you.
Is he's the one that's been crying because all his commits have been getting stolen
Yeah.
by other teams? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not feeling good. Yeah, so in this game, in like a perfect world, I'm picking Florida State. There's not a chance in the world I will be taking Florida State to win this game. None of their players are playing. They're on the third string QB that couldn't even score. Did he score a touchdown against Louisville?
I
Did they score
think
one?
they scored one on the ground.
Yeah. And I just watched Miller Moss put up 6 touchdowns on him. So I do not have much hope in Florida State. Georgia might win by 1 million.
Yeah, it's gonna look like the national championship from last year.
All right, we got Toledo versus Wyoming. One of my former athletes plays for Wyoming, so I'm gonna roll with the Cowboys here. Hell yeah. And then
Oh, this is actually
Jaden Daniels isn't playing, right? There's not a chance. Is Neighbors isn't playing?
I
Is the
think
other guy not
so.
playing?
Let
Who
me
are the
check.
2 receivers that are good? Are both of them coming out? It's Neighbors and there's another one.
Neighbor. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Who's the other guy? But there's like no way I'm taking Wisconsin. Was this the game last year?
I think it was.
Did LSU play Wisconsin? Is that the game that I said was 60 million to 7?
No, that's Purdue. That was Purdue.
Same difference, right? Like basically the same. It's 7-5, Big Ten West team. Give me LSU by 1 million. Okay. Now,
Who's playing in this game?
am I gonna do it? I always pick the group of 5 team.
You do.
Is Bo Nix playing?
I feel like Bo will because he seems like the type of guy that's like, I'm gonna give him one more.
Is Bo Nix playing in the bowl game? Yeah, he will play. Okay, Oregon will be winning. It's been nice, Liberty.
Thank
It's a good try.
you.
If he wasn't playing, I'd do it, but there's not a chance in the world Liberty's gonna win this game. Yeah, Bo Nix wrote on Instagram, "One more game." Yeah, this guy's about to go for 8 touchdowns.
Did he put WON for one?
No, just the normal correct spelling. Yeah, so
Missed an
Oregon's gonna
opportunity.
slam this shitty ass game.
I want to pick Iowa so bad.
I'm going to. I think
so
I am.
bad.
They're putting the freshman kid in for Tennessee, the kid that went to Servite. He's pretty good. He was one of Fafita's backups,
Okay.
and then he was the starter. I think he was lighting it up with the receiver that's at Arizona right now, McMillan.
Hmm.
So they were going rogue at Servite together, just like
Yeah, I remember
250
seeing that.
yards a
Yeah.
game. They were really good. I don't know if your first test is against Iowa's good, so I'm going to pick Iowa. Now Iowa might not be able to score, but I don't think Tennessee's defense is like,
I mean, we know the punter's gonna make him drive 99 yards. Like
yeah, that's
you're gonna
facts.
have to go.
All right, and then to the big ones. I mean, this is. I think I know how you're gonna go, and it's gonna be probably the same as me.
Probably.
I think.
Probably.
There's no way on this earth I'm not picking Alabama.
Don't give a piss about
About
nothing.
nothing but the
The
Tide.
Tide.
If Drewski's in attendance, if he comes to LA, well, he's from LA. He lives in LA, I think.
Oh, he has to be there.
If Drewski's there, they win by
Oh,
20.
who's the guy in the video with him? Then you get him there too.
Yeah, fly him out, send
Get
him to
him out of here.
Disneyland, whatever you have to do. So this is a lock for me. Like we can talk about the game a little bit. Like if Bama can stop the run, it's over. There is nothing that
McCarthy's
Michigan
not
can do.
throwing.
Like they're not going to be able to sit back and throw against Kool-Aid and
No.
Terry and Arnold, two great corners. And I
Pass
just
rush will get
think,
there quick. It's not
yeah,
gonna be good to throw. And I
I
heard it's gonna
just
be rainy there too. So like it's gonna have to be a ground game.
is it going to rain on the first?
That's what my neighbor was telling me. He could be full of shit.
Heck, I don't know shit.
He
Let me look
does.
right now.
To be fair, he actually said that I said my brother and sister-in-law were coming in from the airport yesterday, and he's like, "No, they're coming in today." I asked my dad, I'm like, "Hey, they coming in tonight?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "The neighbor said no."
It's
He's like,
going to rain
"Neighbor
in the
don't know shit."
morning, kind of Saturday, Monday. We're looking good. It's going to be cloudy.
This guy's full of shit.
It won't be sun unless, well, that's Glendora. Let's look at, I guess, what would you
Pasadena.
call that? Pasadena.
Yeah.
Look at Pasadena. No, we're going to be fine. Wednesday, it'll rain maybe for a
Okay,
little
so if
bit.
it gets moved to Wednesday, we're
If
looking
the game
something.
gets postponed, we're looking at weather. No, it's
Okay,
going to be 60 degrees and cloudy. It's going to be perfect football weather.
perfect.
I'm going Bama. I don't think Michigan has seen a quarterback like Milrow who can just take off and run for a touchdown.
You mean Lamar Jackson 2.0?
Yeah, I don't think they're ready for that. I think when Michigan loses this game, Harbaugh will
Harbaugh
not be
goes.
flying back with the team. He will be going straight to be the head coach of the Chargers, guaranteed. I'm
Oh.
telling you, he's got one eye on that Chargers job. You heard it here first.
Oh.
That's my
Okay.
prediction, at least.
Okay. I haven't
Um,
seen a lot of Chargers fans with that same buzz.
hmm You
Okay.
have anything else to say about this game? We'll
Um.
chat about it a little bit because
Yeah. These are the semifinal games. I think obviously Michigan's defense I think is better than Alabama's. There's no shame in that. Um, I think it's really going to come down to, like you said, if Michigan can get the ground game going, I think they'll have. It has to be a close game. They can't get into a track meet with Bama because I don't think they have the athletes to fight with that. Um, the real difference maker for me is between Milrose, like we said, he's not changing. Milrose not changing. He can run the ball, throw it deep.
you
There's
can throw
nothing.
it deep. Yep.
But as opposed to McCarthy, where I think in his last 3 games, they were saying when has thrown 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions, and I think he's thrown for 200 something yards in between those.
McCarthy needs play action.
Yes,
That's all. If he doesn't get play action, that's what I'm saying. Like if they can't run,
and the big
it's
thing is
Jeej.
if us as stooges can see this, you don't think Saint Nick
Yeah.
is saying, "Oh, I just blitz this kid, make sure they can't run it, and fucking put everybody in the
No,
box."
I'm telling you, I think they blitz and they're gonna just say Kool-Aid, Terry and Arnold, just put clamps, press
Yeah,
man. I
lock
just
them up.
think like none of these Michigan receivers are running deep on these guys. Like
No, they don't like this isn't a year last year or I think it was last year when they had their top receivers or they don't have like a Peoples of Jones where I'm like, all right, they're gonna throw it up to this guy.
yeah,
They don't have a tight end where he's gonna make a play. Like this team should not have beat Ohio State. Like the touchdown pass that McCarthy threw should have
should
been
have
picked
been a
by
pick.
3 people.
Yeah.
Let's keep that in mind. So he doesn't make the greatest decisions. He's a very timing quarterback. I think we're going to see the same thing, and people are going to get mad as what the Ravens did to Brock Purdy. He's a system quarterback who works through what Harbaugh tells him to. But when you get in the playoff games, you have to be able to make plays. I
Yep.
don't think he's going to make enough plays compared to Milrow, where, like we said, if it's not there deep, he's just going to
You're gonna
run because
run,
he's
and you're
fast as shit.
probably not gonna be able to tackle him.
Yeah, and if you do tackle him, he's like Cam Newton. He just trucks you real quick
Yeah.
and keeps going. So I think Alabama wins this game. I know I've already heard it from people that, well, did Alabama deserve the right to get here? They're here. All right.
Yeah, it's over. Like, we had that
Yeah,
discussion. It's like, now if
it's
they go
done.
and win it, it's like, it's
Committee's right.
whatever. Like, I guess they're right, but like,
It's called the
if they
Alabama
wouldn't have put him in,
Invitational.
we would have never known. So it's like, it doesn't.
True.
We're just living off the data we have now, and
And think about if you had Florida State in this spot instead, like I'm hoping that like the defense gets 2 pick sixes, maybe a field goal. Like
yeah, it's like maybe they lock him up though. I mean, that's still Florida State's defense is
Should've.
pretty great.
No, their defense is phenomenal,
Yeah,
but it's
so
just like that offense, if Michigan scored 2 touchdowns, got a 2-touchdown lead, I would not trust the Florida
Yeah.
State offense to come back.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
tough deal, but yeah, I think the Tide get a win there.
I think so. On to the Sugar Bowl. This is the one I'm a little more back and forth on.
Yeah.
I am still going to roll with the Huskies. I have rolled with the Huskies all
Okay.
year.
Yep.
When people had Oregon winning, and then this team will beat them, and then this team, like, oh yeah, Oregon will definitely beat them in the Pac-12 championship game. I'm like, I don't know, man. This is just a bad matchup. And Washington played Texas last year. Now I know that doesn't mean anything. They played them in the bowl game. Didn't they beat the shit out of them, kinda?
27-20 in the Alamo Bowl. So it was a
Okay,
home
so
game for Texas, and they beat them.
and they beat them.
I don't call it a neutral site. It's in
Both
Texas, and you're
teams
from
are
Texas.
better.
Yeah.
Basically the same offense for Washington.
Pretty much the same offense for Texas too.
Basically, yeah.
Besides Bijan.
Besides no Bijan. But I don't
think he played
Bijan probably
last
didn't even play.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
in the Alamo
that's
Bowl.
yeah, he ain't playing in that. I think that Texas is susceptible to getting out-athleted, and I
Yeah.
think this will be even more than Bama. These receivers and this quarterback is going to be the best that they faced when it comes to throwing the ball on time, run after catch, jump ball, route tree, all of that. And if they're not locked in, they are not going to have seen anything like this. Whereas I think Washington has seen what Texas can do by playing Oregon. Like, I think playing Oregon twice gives you a little like
taste.
a little bit, yeah, like Nix and Ewers
Pretty similar.
pretty similar. I'd say Nix probably runs it a little better. Oregon had some good receivers like Troy Franklin, really good. That's Xavier Worthy level. Maybe Worthy's a bit better. But I think Oregon runs the ball better than Texas does. It's just
Yeah, I
hard
haven't
for me to know what the competition was in the Big 12 when it comes to the defenses they faced. Now, I know they played Bama, which is good.
That's one, though.
Obviously, that was one game in week 2.
Yeah.
So Bama's changed a lot, obviously. We've seen that. Definitely Texas has, but I don't know if Washington loves a big game scenario. Like, they just thrive off of these close games. They know how to win close games, whereas Texas hasn't really been in the one big close game they played was the Red River, and they lost. Game-winning drive. I could see Penix game-winning driving right down the field, game over. So I'm gonna lean Washington still. I think you probably will, but maybe you'll go Texas. I don't know. I just know for a fact if it's a Texas-Bama rematch in the Natty, give it to Bama now.
Give it to Bama.
They're
Just
not
don't even play the game.
Sarkisian is not beating Saban twice in one season. There is no way on this earth that will happen. So everyone, your only chance for Bama not to win is if Washington makes it.
It's the only chance you got.
Yeah. Which means
that.
I'm gonna lock this in now as my
Okay.
for my bonus points. It says Washington, Texas, but I'm going Washington to win the whole thing. I don't like it per se. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't go to the sports book and put the money on it. I'd throw my money on the Tide. But I've been rocking with Washington all year. Before the year started, I was on the like, hey, this is gonna be a sleeper team. One to watch. Everyone was like, is USC gonna do it this year? Maybe. I was like, Washington's gonna be solid. No,
Yeah.
you haven't. All right.
No, I don't disagree. Guess should I just pull mine up too and just kind of
Yeah,
get
you can
that
just
going?
roll through it again.
All right, for sure. I forgot to say that. Welcome to the pod, everybody.
Yeah, I mean,
We're
we're here, so you know
yeah,
the deal. Like,
we're
do we
students.
even
You
have to
know who we
welcome
are.
you?
Yeah,
You clicked on it, so
yeah.
that means you know you're here now. Like,
I
we got
wish
to
I could.
we got to greet you too. Like,
True. What are we, Walmart?
what do you? Yeah,
They,
what do you
they,
want? A hot
you, want
cocoa or something?
me, you want me to tell you where the fucking specials are? You know, aisle
Yeah, like
five. I don't
bathrooms
know.
down the hall. Like,
Yeah,
you're
actually, it's
here
only for
now.
customers. So get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
All right. Honestly, I'm kind of going back and forth because like Kentucky, it's like a home game. I think for the Gator Bowl. I believe that one is in Kentucky.
hmm
Let me see. Jeez.
Gator. I feel like Gator Bowl's got to be in Florida. No, like,
I would imagine, but where?
what are we doing this thing for? If the Gator.
Jacksonville, Florida. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So it's kind of an. It's like a normal-ish. By the way, Miami has taken the lead on Rutgers, 17 to
Oh
14. Start the
shit.
third. Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, what are you gonna do? So the way I've been making my picks this year, and it's different than the way I've ever done it. Usually I go through like analytics and well, this team will do this team will do that. I've just been picking whatever team I'm gonna root for. That's who I've been picking,
Okay.
and it's worked so far.
You rooting for
I'm gonna have to
Dabo?
come back.
You
I gotta come
can't
back to
pick
that one.
Kentucky. You know in your heart you can't do it. And this is
Yeah,
coming from me where it's like if you pick Kentucky and they win, you would take a significant lead. But I don't even want
yeah.
you to do that for yourself. Like you know.
I gotta come back to that one. Honestly,
Okay.
I gotta let that one linger. I'm gonna go with Notre Dame as well, just because
Yeah, I
Oregon
think
State is in turmoil.
yeah, I don't know what's
Quarterback's gone. I mean,
yeah.
I don't even know if Bolden's playing. I don't know what's going on
I
with that team.
think Silas is playing now. I don't know if that moves the needle. Like that's my guy right there, but I don't like both of
I
their
haven't
quarterbacks are gone. So
I haven't heard if anybody from Notre Dame is opting out.
where's DJ going for Oregon State? Because I know the backup is going to Michigan State with the coach.
Yeah, I thought they said
Any
so
word on him?
initially. Initially, I had heard that he was possibly going to Syracuse, and then somehow
Syracuse.
Kyle McCord is going to Syracuse.
Is that official that he's going to Syracuse?
Said he committed to Syracuse. I don't know what
Oh,
the
well,
fuck
there
that
you
means.
have it. I heard DJ to USC. Not anymore.
I'll take Miller.
It's Miller. It's Miller
It's
time.
Miller time.
I'm thinking it's Miller time.
I'm thinking. I think I'm just gonna go with the Big 12 here. Um, I've been kind of picking off conferences, so like the reason why I picked Boston College is because I feel like Boston College in the ACC is a tougher conference than I think SMU's in the AAC.
Yeah.
And that's why I went with it. So I figured a 6-6 Boston College team is better than an 11-2, which at the
You
time
were
they were.
correct.
Hey, it's not often I'm correct, so I take a second to kind of
Yeah.
smell the roses a little bit. Um, let's see here. I want to go with Ohio State, but I mean backup quarterback. I don't know Marvin Harrison's in. I know Missouri's got all their players. Their running back, like you said, is going to play like hell because he was a D3 player, and as a D3 player myself, I can't hate on greatness. So shout out. Um,
Marvin Harrison Jr. 2 days ago, not practicing for Cotton Bowl. Not practicing.
but they said he's questionable.
Still no indication whether he'll play or not, but he is with the team.
So he's just sitting there like drinking beer on the sidelines while they
He wasn't a
practice. Like, what does
full
this look like?
participant, didn't have his helmet with him during the portion of practice that was open to reporters, didn't take part in interview sessions afterwards with the offense. He's not playing.
Why do we got to make this thing so difficult? Like,
He's not playing, right? Like,
surely not. What if he just decides, you know what? I'm gonna go put a master class on 250, 3 touchdowns, and be like, you know what? I hate it.
Devin Brown is the quarterback for Ohio State.
That just doesn't ring winner to me right now. Maybe
Is
it will after the game.
Is he white?
I believe so. I think if he's, I don't know.
Oh my gosh. You want to know what's about to check you right now?
What?
He's number 33. Go
Please
ahead
get him.
and pick Missouri.
Please get him a different jersey. I mean,
Devin Brown quarterback number 33. Yeah, it's over. Hammer Missouri.
yeah.
put your
the money
mortgage
line
down. What are we
I know
doing?
Penn State has a great defense. I
Yep.
know Ole Miss has a good offense. Their defense is shit. Penn State's offense looked like shit.
Yeah, it's a movable force against a whatever. What's the like funny way to say it?
Unmovable
Because it's
object.
unmovable. Yeah, but it's like it's a movable force versus
Broke down
like
car.
yeah, basically.
Broke down Civic. I'm
It ain't
really
good.
leaning towards Penn State because defense wins championships. So I'll ride with the Nittanies because
Okay. With the
it's
Lions.
a tough one. Yeah, I'll go with Auburn just because I just don't think without Tua, little brother, I don't see Maryland doing much. Florida State, yeah, 25 guys are out.
Fl-
Honestly, I'll make you a deal. If you were to pick Florida State and you win,
I
I'll give you
win.
3 points.
I win the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's a guaranteed it's a guaranteed 5-pointer swing. I don't
I
think I
thought
would
about it.
even want it.
I thought
I
about
don't know if
sweetening
I
the
want to
pot.
do it.
I'm picking Toledo because every time I pick against Toledo, they just fuck me over in bowl season. So I
Yeah.
might as well just stop fading them.
Yeah.
And again, it's who I'm going to root for. So plus Theo
Yeah.
Vaughn said I think he got a tetanus shot down there in Toledo, and
Yep.
that just swings the needle. I'm having a tough time on the RayLaQuest Bowl because Wisconsin in a bowl game, they just always grind it out.
They will definitely come to play. That's for sure.
And
There's
what
no
does
doubt
LSU
about
have to
that.
play for now? They got the Heisman Trophy. He's not playing. Top receivers aren't playing.
Hmm.
You know what? I'll ride with Wisconsin just to
All
make it
right.
fun.
I
Add a little
respect that.
fuel to the fire. I want to root for the Hawkeyes, so I got to go with it.
Hmm.
Yeah, for the semifinals, I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. I've
You're
been
going to
fading.
Iowa? You picked Iowa, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you got to.
have to for Ty Schmidt. Did you see him just get absolutely lambasted by Yankee Nation for
Yeah,
calling out Yamamoto?
I did see that.
That's why we stick to the Stooge experience. We don't do
Yeah.
journalism. I'm
No,
not
we
doing any
don't
of
do
that.
real life stuff.
No,
We don't do real life journalism.
no. We're too stupid for that, and we know it. Yeah, I've been fading this Michigan team all year. Offense is overrated. Bowling Green actually had a lead on these guys earlier in the year. People forget
Hmm.
that for like not just halftime, like the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, they turned it on, but like 3 quarters, these guys were losing to Bowling Green. Um, I think the Tide are going to give them all that they can handle and
Yep.
more. And championship experience matters a lot to me, especially with Nick Saban. So I think that's going to happen. And I'm going to have to fade my guy Sarkisian from SC. And I've been
Yep.
riding with the Huskies. They were my preseason #1. They did exactly what they were going to do. For some reason, I foresaw like Oregon just somehow beating them. Like it would just make sense. And then I just saw the Pac-12 get
Yeah, it's tough to beat a
screwed
team
over.
twice. Yeah, like
And it was just, but now that they're here, man, hey,
why
the
not?
fact that they
Why
said
not
Rome
them?
Odunze was doing all this good shit and he had a punctured lung
Hmm.
and he was sick, like, I don't think Texas knows, like, every receiver right now for Washington will start in the NFL. And it's not like
Yeah, I mean they got
John Ross,
McMillan, Polk, Odunze. Like
Odunze. Like,
that's
pick your poison.
I'll take those three over any three in college
Honestly,
football. Like
Johnson, I would choose him as a running back in the NFL too for my rotation. Like,
yeah,
he's pretty good. I'm not
yeah.
saying he's a world
It's.
beater.
I'm very very excited. Actually, I'm excited for both games. I am glad it turned out well. I think it would have been most. What would have been the best version of? I think a Bama Texas Rose Bowl game would have been insane. Like Texas back in
Yeah.
the Rose Bowl, and you get Bama obviously, and then you get a Michigan Washington. I think the most fun way. I wish it was Michigan, like logical plus fun. I wish it was kind of like a Michigan versus
Washington.
Washington
Yeah,
Rose
give me the
Bowl.
Rose Bowl for the
But
last
I don't
time.
I don't think they wanted the Bama Texas rematch in the semifinal, which is fair enough, I guess. But
Would have been so sweet though.
it would have
Like
been
finish off the
fun.
Pac-12 with style. Like, okay, let's give you
Yeah,
one last
let him in the
Rose
Rose Bowl.
Bowl.
Like I wish that was kind of, or even do a Washington Bama
I
Rose
wouldn't mind
Bowl.
that.
Like that would have been crazy. There's a lot of ways, but having it be Harbaugh versus Saban is pretty. That's
Pretty elite.
insane. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
And
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna do it?
I'm gonna ride with
You're
Washington.
gonna do it too. All right. Fair enough.
You could do it too. Phase up. Yeah.
Depending on how the points go, and if it ends up like that, I might have to just like swap to Bama for the fucking title game.
Hey, we've done
I don't
that. How
know.
many? I feel like we've done that a couple of years. Like
You
you're just
have
like,
to.
well, I have to
Sometimes
get
you're
a
like,
point.
well,
Like,
I gotta pick freaking Clemson. Then I get
dude,
Renfro, or I gotta pick Bama, and then I get Renfro, and there's always a Renfro thrown in there.
last year to win it, I remember I tried to switch to TCU, and I'm like
No.
trying to hype myself up. Like, okay, maybe I can get 2
Yeah.
points with this swing, and just fucking
Just get
66.
slammed. Just get absolutely
Uh,
slammed.
that's perfect. Yeah, so we got some good bowl games coming up.
I
Any
know.
updates
Finally, yeah.
from Rutgers? Are the boys doing something?
Let me check right now the score. I don't have the game up. Rutgers had to punt, so Miami. Well, I'm gonna just pull it up right now. I can just watch it on the side, and we'll see who's
Who's
doing
doing
what.
what?
Where do we want to go now? Like our NFL picks recap
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, and
um
then
from
we
last
can roll through
week.
our top 10. Yeah,
Yeah, and then
everybody,
we'll
we're
look
gonna
at our
be
picks for this week.
yeah, we're basically gonna be smushing 2 episodes in one for New Year's week, actually. So,
Yeah, we're kind of
hope
just
you have a good New
rolling
Year's
through
Eve.
everything.
Yeah, we're lazy.
'Cause
Don't.
we got shit going on. It's like there's a
You
lot
know,
happening.
God forbid we try to enjoy little holidays. You know what I mean?
No
Yeah.
facts.
What do you think? We work here. I'm not getting paid shit. Um, I saw the field pretty well. I was, Bengals went away from perfect field, but
Yep.
Pickens said,
And said
"No."
you're a shitter.
He said,
So
"You're a shitter, rat."
yeah, where did I whiff? I went Niners, whiffed. I went Cowboys, whiffed. And
Yeah,
then where else did I? Then Bengals obviously let
everybody
everybody
down.
down. So yeah, I mean, I guess we
You want
could
to start
talk.
left or right?
We don't have to talk too much about it because I feel like we're gonna like address these teams. We can kind of just give a overview of like
I'm with it.
the
I
Browns game was kind of
Flacco's a
just
dog.
like Flacco's just he
He's a
looks
dog,
good. Yeah, like I don't know
dude.
what else to say really.
Can you imagine though? Like you're his kids playing catch with him, and you're like, "No, throw it to me," and he's just fucking
Yeah.
ripping that thing. And
So
Cooper.
like
We were talking about this last night. I rewatched some highlights of Amari Cooper back in college, and I saw him catching deep balls and
mhm.
post routes and this. I don't think I've ever seen him run like verticals in the NFL. Like I don't know if his quarterbacks just couldn't throw it, but he's
Yeah.
always just been like a dig or like kind of a hitch route. Like he's reliable, but he doesn't get a
Mhm.
lot. I feel like they just told Flacco, "Hey, just
Do you? Flacco is
run that
good at
thing."
throwing the ball deep. Texans are kind of just dead without Stroud. They're kind of
Yeah,
just like running out of gas towards the end of the year.
yeah.
Other than that, I mean, the Browns are basically solidified. Oh my gosh, block punt, touchdown Rutgers, touchdown
Let's
Rutgers.
go, boys!
Block punt
Hell
recovered
yeah!
in
Hell
the
yeah!
end
Hell yeah!
zone for a touchdown. Greg Schiano's on the field, getting lit. Wow, that was insane, actually.
Taking shots. Wait, what?
Basically. All right,
What?
well, that
What?
was electric. And I think Browns play tonight, right? Against the. We're recording this on a Thursday for all those
Wait.
wondering, which is why obviously we're reacting to the Rutgers Miami game that's happening. It's about 1:30.
Yeah,
Um,
137.
yeah, Browns are playing the Jets. They'll probably slam them.
Yeah. Unless Aaron Rodgers comes
Yeah,
out and just starts slinging it, but
yeah,
he won't.
good.
He won't.
I guess we go down Saints Rams.
Hey,
Rams, they're just getting wins, stacking wins. All you can do.
I think the Rams are slowly creeping into. If you were to talk about the most explosive team or a team that you don't want the matchup in the playoffs so far,
Yeah.
Rams got to be top 3 right now.
Yeah, you don't want to play Rams first round. I mean, kinda. It's like obviously you don't want to play the Cowboys, like
If it's at home, if
the
it's
wild
away,
card thing. Yeah, like whoever. So the Cowboys are gonna get whoever this 4 seed is, which is basically guaranteed going to be one of these NFC South teams, whether it's Saints, Bucks,
dude.
whoever
Tampa might.
is gonna play the Cowboys. Unless the Eagles troll, then they'll play the Eagles. Um, but
Tampa could make because it would be in Tampa,
the
right? Because they'd
Rams
be
are
the 5
gonna
seed.
most likely. It'd be in Tampa because if you win your division, you get a home game. So it would be in Tampa. It's the same as last year when they played in
Yeah,
Tampa
yeah.
against Brady. Now, this Tampa team's probably a little more dynamic,
I don't know
maybe.
because you got to factor in the way that the Cowboys play on the road
I
as
know.
their first playoff game. Like they could be one and done.
Could be.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And
Okay.
then
Rams could end
the
up
Rams,
spoiling it in
it's
Lions.
basically, unless the Rams kind of troll and get the 7 seed, it's gonna be Rams Lions pretty much. Like,
Yeah.
is it not? Or
No, it's looking like that.
could it be Rams Eagles first round?
I don't think so because they were doing the matchups and they were
If the
saying
Eagles are
that.
the 3 seed, then it could be. I think if the
Okay.
Lions went out and the Eagles went out, the Lions are the 2 seed because they have a higher strength of victory than the Eagles. I know on the thing right now,
Yeah, it has a.
it has the Eagles ahead, but that's what one of the Eagles like fan accounts was saying. If they that's if they beat the Cowboys, their strength of victory goes up. Now I don't know if it goes up. It needs to go up 0.043. Our strength of victory is 0.479. Theirs is 0.436. I could do this. I'm gonna do this right now, and I'll tell you. NFL playoff predictor.
The Rams have a better strength of victory than the Dallas Cowboys, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Okay, let's just. I'm gonna go through this real quick, just so I kind of know. Next week, but then I have to do all the games. That's the thing that gets confusing. What if I can
Dallas
just do
is
Eagle? Let's say Eagles win. They win. Say the Niners win out. Um,
Dallas and the Dolphins have the worst strength of victory in the playoff picture.
let's give them. Say they
Alright.
win. Boom. I'm just doing the NFC games just to see what's. Say
Carolina
Bucks
Panthers at
win.
2-13 or have a
They win.
50.
Win.
They have a .50
Lions
strength of
win.
victory.
49ers. Let's say the 49ers beat the Rams. Yeah,
Yeah.
if the Eagles win out and then the Lions win out, the Lions get the 2 seed, which could lead to it being Eagles Rams first round. Maybe though, but that's if the Niners win.
Yeah.
That's the weird thing because then the Eagles could jump up, or let's say the Seahawks when you guys would still be there. What's
Wait,
another
so how do
game?
the tiebreaks work? Because I see like you guys are 4-1 in the division versus Detroit is 3-2, so I think you would hold the 2 seed over them.
It's not
But I think
division.
strength of victory goes after,
The
right?
No, the divisional record doesn't matter unless it's the Eagles and the Cowboys.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Is conference record overall?
It's
Because you guys
I
are both
don't
7-3.
whatever tiebreaker goes to its strength of victory. I don't it's yeah.
Okay. So you need
Because it's
Dallas
common
to beat
opponent. Okay,
Detroit to
no, it's
equal
common
2.
opponent. So like the the common opponents are Minnesota, Dallas, Tampa, Seattle, Kansas City. Detroit's 5-1 against those teams. The Eagles are
Mhm.
4-2 against those teams
Gotcha. Okay.
because they
Okay.
lost to Seattle. It was the Seattle game, but the Lions also lost to
Yeah.
Seattle too, but they beat Minnesota. Like if the Lions lose one of the next two, obviously, then the Eagles are chilling. It's just if they win out and the Eagles win out, then they'll be the 2 seed. Eagles will be the 3 seed. But if the Rams lose to the Niners last game, I don't know if there's a world where the Rams are 7 seed instead of 6 seed because there's so many 9 and 8s. I don't know what happens with all those tiebreakers. I have no clue what goes
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, because I know it's
You're
saying
gonna
right
need
here that
freaking
we have the
Oppenheimer
tiebreaker
to
over
come in
Seattle.
and figure this thing out. Yeah, like what is the tiebreaker right now though? What do they say it is? Is it strength of record? Is it head to head?
Head to head. Because
Yeah.
we did go 2-0 against
That will
Seattle.
be good no matter what.
Should be the 6.
It's gonna be weird. I don't know. I have no
It's
idea what's
mixy. I
going
love
on.
it though, because like how many years have we been watching football as kids where like we knew the playoff picture by week like 13.
Yeah.
Okay. It's crazy.
Yeah, this week is gonna say so I'm kinda hoping the Cowboys win.
Okay. Hey.
I mean it would be funny as shit if they lost for sure.
Oh, so trolly.
But I'm kinda hoping they win so then the Lions go down. Like need the Eagles to at least be the 2 seed. Like in my
You guys
perfect
need home
world, right?
field.
Eagles went out and Lions lose to the Cowboys and the Rams beat the Niners. And then Eagles are the 1 seed and I'm like, okay, this is perfect.
Everything goes through Philly.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, hey, wouldn't be the worst thing. Yeah, I mean, so Rams doing their business, getting in the playoff picture out of baby
Mhm.
boys. Cowboys look like frauds,
Yeah.
so it was a fraud bowl,
It was
and I
fraud
picked the
bowl.
home team, so I'll
Yeah.
take it.
I
Um,
believed. I don't know why I did, but I did.
you
And
wanted to believe,
look where that got me.
Hey,
Thinking the Cowboys were gonna like win a game against a decent team on the road. So
No, you did it. You tried to hex them on purpose. You're like, hey, let me take one for the team. I'm gonna pick Cowboys. Therefore, they lose. It's a whole.
Well, we'll go with that.
Yeah, it's a good theory.
Yeah.
Lions Vikings. I mean, it's good to have Justin Jefferson back, especially for my fantasy
Mm-hmm.
team. It honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. It kind of hurts worse seeing my team perform so well in the consolation bracket
You're
because
like,
it's like,
dang, this is what we could have been.
but it makes me feel a little better as a GM because I'm sitting there, man. We're like 0-10. I'm like, am I just shit at fantasy football? Like, do I
Yeah.
just not know shit from shit?
Maybe.
And then to see my team, I'm like, okay, no, we kind of like I kind of had a vision.
Yeah.
They just all hurt. So they're a fun team to watch. Justin Jefferson might kill Nick Mullins because
Yeah.
he's just not good. And hopefully they either bring a quarterback in or draft somebody or trade Justin Jefferson or he goes free agency.
Mm-hmm.
MCDC wins the division. Very happy for the Lions.
Yeah.
The Lions have never been good in my entire lifetime. Like
Basically, yeah, they had that kind of one Stafford year where it's like, all right, they look fun. You get
went to the
Megatron for a
wild
little
card.
bit, but that's about it.
Yeah. Steelers did what Steelers do.
Steelers found a way. I was looking at a thing of like this is the Steelers' path to like the
No way.
playoff. It's not looking good. They needed to win that game against the Colts.
And they didn't.
And they didn't. But they're gonna go. They'll go 9-8, maybe.
Still be above 500.
Yeah, maybe they beat the Seahawks. I don't know. They maybe lose out and go 8-9. They're either going 8-9, 9-8, right around 500. They'll probably go 9-8 just because they always go above 500. And
I don't think they're beating the Ravens.
yeah, probably not. It just depends though. Like the Ravens might not have to play that game.
True, they might. Yeah.
Like if the Ravens win this game, they're the guaranteed number 1 seed. If they beat the Dolphins, and it just came out Waddle's not playing, so Waddle's out for that game.
Waddle.
So if they win, they might rest everybody to give the Steelers a free shot at 9-8 to to get that above 500.
I'm at above 500, baby.
Yeah,
Shitters. Yeah,
basically.
Bengals, thanks for nothing.
Facts.
And then the Ravens, I mean, I feel like I'm beating an old drum. This is exactly what I said Purdy is. He's a good quarterback, but he's a good system quarterback. He's not Joe Montana. He's not changing plays. He's not a game changer. He's a game manager. And all that happened was the Ravens defense said, we're gonna put the ball in your hands and you're gonna have to make plays. And he didn't.
No.
Threw 4 picks. So I don't want to hear from anybody else all this shit about, how are you comparing Purdy to Garoppolo? Like, look at the numbers. They're identical now. His completion percentage went below 70. That was the difference. It was 69% versus 70%, and now it's lower. So
yeah, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on 2 of the picks. Like the second one was insane. Like the guy tipped it. He almost like volleyball set it to his boy. I was like, okay, that was insane. First one was bad read, get lurked by Kyle Hamilton. The third one, people will say it's it hit Kittle in the hands. You threw it across your body into tight coverage, ball pops up in there. That's on you. Like you could just take your medicine, throw it away, scramble for a yard. You tried to throw it across your body. That's what happens. And then the fourth one, I forget, was it tipped to. I think he just tried to throw it and it just got tipped. It was like some sort of thing. So maybe
I thought it got tipped at the line.
Yeah, so 2 tips, like I'll give you a benefit of the doubt, but then you probably should have thrown a 5th one that wasn't an interception.
Yeah.
That somebody dropped. So
Hit him right
just a shit game all around, and you got basically benched for Darnold because you got a stinger and they didn't want you to come back in.
Yeah. I don't know any like football player that's never had a stinger before, so that's a little,
Yeah, so I mean, Niners, they're still a wagon, obviously, but Ravens might be the ultimate wagon.
Yeah.
We'll see how they could have a little letdown game against the Dolphins, but then the Dolphins could also have a letdown game. So it could be a double letdown game, and then just it cancels each other out.
Shit.
So we just get a normal Ravens win.
Could be. There you go.
See.
I like that. All right. So should we go to our top 10? Should we go to our picks for this week? Which way?
Let's do top 10, and then we'll go to our picks.
Let's do it.
We'll throw the top 10 up.
Look at that.
Oh yeah. I went with the yellow. I went with the yellow Rams because the blue next to the Cowboys blue was a little too bluey for me. So I went with the yellow. Sue me.
I like it. All
right. Yeah, honorable mentions. Everyone sucks. So that was my. And as you can see, there is no Kansas City Chiefs in here. The way those guys have been playing the past Like I
The
thought the
only reason
Eagles were
people are going
playing
is to see
bad,
Taylor.
but it's like at least the Eagles were playing the Cowboys and the Niners and the whoever. Like these guys have been playing horrible. They have in their last 3 games, obviously they're one. In their last 4 games, they're 1-3. In their last 6 games, they're 2-4. In their last 8 games, they're 3-5.
Damn.
So not good. Lost to the Packers, Bills, kind of battled with the Pats, lost to the Raiders. Like it's been bad. So they have been demoted to not even honorable mentions because I'm not even honorable mentioning
Anybody.
anyone because like I could name all these teams. Obviously, Chiefs are 9-6, so they could be in there, but all the teams that aren't listed: Jags, Colts, Seahawks, Texans, Steelers, Bengals, Vikings, Falcons, Packers, Raiders, Saints,
What?
Broncos. All of those teams are either 8-7 or 7-8. Do you think any of those teams can win a playoff game? Not a chance. So it's like, why do I have to mention you?
Can't
Like,
ship for me, can you?
there's 2 more weeks of the season. We're looking at the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay, we're talking about playoffs now. So why do I have to mention you? You're shit.
Not talking about practice.
Vikings gonna go in and beat somebody? Like Saints? Like the Raiders are fun. Like I like this little vibe that they got. But at the end of the day, for
Smoke
3
stoked.
quarters, they only had a completed pass in the first quarter.
That's just
It's
amazing
insane.
at how they won the game.
Yeah, I
like-
know. It's great. It's because their defense was balling, and Jack Jones was talking shit, stealing the football from the fan,
Yeah.
doing the whole thing. Yeah. Anything you want to add to the honorable mentions? Like, obviously, we could have had some, and it would have, would have been like
Yeah.
Chiefs. Like, if you didn't want to put the Bucks top 10, Bucks, Seahawks. Like, other than that,
Honestly,
Steelers. Like, I don't know. It just kind of grossed me
Falcons
out.
maybe.
I'm like,
I would like to say I'm very disappointed with the Denver Broncos. Like
I know.
I saw the way they were playing for the last 3 weeks in a row for like 5 weeks ago. Like fast forward a month back or backtrack.
Yeah.
Like that defense was playing unbelievable. Russ was taking care of the football, and then all of a sudden, like you lose one close game and everything just unravels.
Yeah.
It's like, come
Lose at the
on.
Texans, and then you beat a Chargers team who was dead. And then just get slammed by the Lions and losing to the Patriots is unacceptable.
Can't do that, especially at home. Come on.
Can't let it happen.
I mean, if we're gonna put honorable mention with all the rest of these teams that are 8-7 and shit like that, like you might as well throw the Chicago Bears. They're 6-9.
At least they're trying.
Like
They're not somehow not officially eliminated. I don't know how that works. What needs to go their way for I'd love to see
yeah, I
that's
need
in
to
there.
see someone who's done something for this.
Somebody figure that out. I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah, how do they
How-
make it?
Bears path.
How do they make the
Chicago Bears path to playoffs. Going through the multiverse to see how the Bears can make the playoffs. Somebody wrote this article. That's insane. Oh, this was 2 days ago. Let me see. Okay. The Bears' chances to make the playoffs this season are slim. Slimmer than the chances that New Year's resolution is carried out through July. That's what somebody said. But they still have a chance. No, I did not include ties because including ties would absolutely break my brain. Okay. Step 1, Bears need to win out. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. So they're gonna
Packers, okay.
yeah, they're gonna be 8-9. Step 2, Rams need to lose out. Okay. Rams are the only contending wild card spot. Boom, whatever. So the Rams NFC opponent record, the conference tiebreaker would be the tiebreaker. Bears would be 7-5 in the conference. Rams would be 6-6. So that's how they would get that over the Rams. Step 3, Seahawks need to lose out. Same deal with the Rams. They got to lose out. They'll be tied at 8 wins. Bears get the conference tiebreaker.
This is insane.
Funky playoff picture time. Okay, this is the next step. You might be thinking to yourself, why do the Bears need both the Rams and Seahawks to lose out if they own the tiebreaker against each of them? That's a great question. That's because the Bears will necessarily lose one of their tiebreakers against a divisional opponent. If the Bears, Vikings, and Packers are left in a fight for the 7th seed, the Bears will be left out. That's because the Vikings and Packers each sit at 7-8 and play each other next week. So one of them will get
One
to
of them's
8
gonna win.
wins, and they'll have the same division record as the Bears. From there, we go tiebreaker against common opponents. Packers and Vikings have beat the Bears. If the Packers beat the Vikings, Green Bay will beat the Bears in common opponent tiebreakers thanks to their win over Chargers, Chiefs, Panthers, Saints. Okay, if the Vikings beat the Packers, they'll win the common opponent tiebreaker with wins over Raiders, Saints, Falcons, Panthers, which leads us to the playoff multiverse. Universe 1. Bucks beat Saints, win NFC South in Week 17.
Okay.
Branch 1, Universe 1, Branch 1. What is this, fucking Loki Season 2? Vikings beat
Where am
Packers
I?
Week 17. Branch 2, Packers beat Vikings Week 17. Okay, those are 2 branches of Universe
Okay.
1. So
All right, I'll
in
hold
Universe
those.
1,
Yeah.
with
I got it right here.
the Rams thing has happened.
Okay.
The Bears went out. Rams have lost. Seahawks have lost.
Got it.
Bears went out. So we're all there on that.
Mhm.
So
Hold on, branch 1.
Branch 1, well, Universe 1.
Oh,
Universe 1,
shit.
Buccaneers beat the
Branch 1.
Saints. Buccaneers beat the Saints in Week 17, not Week 18. This is just this week coming up.
Okay.
So that's Universe 1.
Okay.
In that universe, 2 things can happen. The Vikings could beat the Packers, or the Packers could beat the Vikings, because one of those things will happen, but one of the things happening doesn't eliminate the Bears. But that's
Got it.
if the Rams have to keep losing, the Seahawks have to keep
Seahawks have to
losing.
keep
So stay
losing.
with me, everybody. Okay, Universe 2, Saints beat Bucks in Week 17, but the Bucks still win the NFC South in Week 18. Things get whack from here. Buckle up. Oh my gosh. Universe 2, Branch 1. Vikings beat Packers. Okay, so the branches again. Vikings beat Packers Week 17. Packers beat Vikings. Normal.
Okay.
That's Universe 2. Universe 3. Saints beat Bucks in Week 17. Win NFC South in Week 18. The Bucks would have to lose to the Panthers in Week 18. The branch still includes Vikings beat Packers, Packers beat Vikings. It doesn't matter because of whatever team has to play the Lions. Universe 4 is Falcons win the South. Bucks have to lose out. Falcons beat the Saints. Okay, in Universe 4, Branch 1, this one's pretty simple. If the Falcons win the NFC South and the Vikings beat the Packers in Week 17, the Bears will make the playoffs. But the Falcons can only win the South if the Buccaneers lose out and the Falcons beat the Saints in Week 18.
Jeez.
Okay, so this might be their best route here. Okay.
Okay.
It won't happen, but Bears win out.
Okay.
Rams lose out. Seahawks lose out.
Okay.
Falcons win out, win the South. Bucks lose out. Then Vikings beat Packers Week 17.
Okay.
Bears make it.
Okay.
So obviously, I just went through all of that. The Bears will lose this week, and none of it will matter.
None of this shit matters.
So, it's not going to matter. Like, who do the Bears play? They play the Falcons. Well, you got to think. But the Rams are playing who?
We're playing
because it's all
the
contingent
Giants.
on it's all contingent on Rams and who was the other one? Seahawks.
Yeah. Losing out.
Seahawks play the Steelers. They could lose that, but then they'll play the Cardinals last week. Like, the odds of Seahawks, I could see the Seahawks losing out. I could see them losing to the Steelers and then being like, "Ah, shit, we're fucked," and then just like lay an
Kyler Murray
egg.
puts on a game.
But I can't see the way the Rams are playing. I don't think that they lose out. So
I
there
don't
you go,
think so
people.
either. So
You
there is a
guys-
chance for the Bears. But again, rule number 1, before all that shit, you got to win out.
They have to win out. They have to win football games, which will not happen. And the Rams got to lose out, and the Seahawks have to lose out. Those 3 things must occur. So those are 6 games that have to go according to schedule. The odds on that are probably already tough. Then you get into a mix of just mixiness.
I'd bet my mortgage that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't see an 8-9 team making it from the NFC into the walk. I feel like you got to go 9-8 for sure.
You got to at least be over 500, surely, right?
Yeah. So I guess
That
we'll
was
roll through.
fun.
Yeah, we'll roll through some of
Exciting.
this like actual top 10 now. It's pretty. We're moving around a little. Rams are kind of a wagon. They're creeping up. I'm still just kind of vibing with this top 7 from Cowboys and up, but the Rams are. They're like close enough because all the NFC teams are like, I'd rather play the Seahawks or the
Hmm.
Bucks or the whatever instead of playing the Rams. And I don't even think it's necessarily talent wise, maybe because the Bucks have talent on offense and defense. I think it's simply because that core group of people have won the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
So
that's exactly why.
they know what the deal is. So I think that's the main reason. Obviously the talent is great too,
Hmm.
but it's like that team would know how to show up and win a game on the road.
They know what
Now
it takes.
could they go full like 3 straight road games to the Super Bowl? Like you'd have to beat Lions, Eagles/Cowboys, Niners. So like that would be tough. Like if you pull that off, you're gonna win the Super Bowl. Like
You
at that
have
point,
to.
it's like the Giants' destiny run.
Yeah,
But
or like back when Aaron Rodgers did it.
that would be a tough road gauntlet. Like going to have to play the Cowboys at home, like in Dallas, you might as well just GG. Like
Yeah.
those guys will never lose there.
Well, I don't know.
Guess
Honestly,
we'll see.
I think if we make it into the dance, I like our championship pedigree and
Yeah.
the way that we can play. Like it's gonna depend. I love this new lineup. I had such high hopes for Tutu out. Well, you've heard me. I'm like, bro, if
Yeah.
he just catches the ball, he's not gonna.
He doesn't have it. He don't got it.
Robinson on the outside, he's like a taller Tutu. Like he can take the top off the defense, but he
Mhm.
catches the freaking rock. So you got him doing his thing. You got Cooper Kupp and Nakua doing crossing routes, and they're just getting open. Like
You
you got
know
Kyron running the rock.
you
It's
know who they should draft?
right. Oh,
Taj Washington.
that's who I thought. I was watching the game last night. I was like, if the
That would
Rams
be
can
good. Keep him
stash
in
this
LA,
guy,
and you could probably get him mid-round
that's what I'm thinking. He'll probably be like a
somewhere.
second round pick or
Yeah.
like first, like late first. Like
Yeah.
keep him. I would love that.
That could work. I think that
Keep him,
could
man.
I think that could work.
You give Stafford a weapon. He is basically Tutu a little bigger, and he can catch. We've seen it. He
Yeah.
catches the rock. So that hey,
Yeah, so we
shout
had
out.
like a discussion of like there were two like kind of interesting scenarios that worked out in this top 10. Kind of when we looked at it, we put our top 10s together and it had the Eagles behind the Bills and the Dolphins. We swapped it because like it just didn't look right. It's like, wait, they beat the Bills and the Dolphins. The Cowboys
Yeah.
lost to the Bills and the Dolphins. Like that just seems like the correct way to put those teams. But I still don't think the Eagles are the fourth best team right now, if that makes sense. Like,
No, I agree with you. I
but
know
it's
what
the
you're
same
saying.
thing that we do in college. It's like the games still they were
Head-to-head
recent
matters.
enough games. Like it's not like this was a week 2 Eagles Bills
Yeah.
game. It was like it still happened when the Bills if they would have won that game like we were saying, it's like, "Oh shit, these guys are a wagon," and the Eagles said we're going to win.
Yeah.
Now the Cowboys like at the end of the day, Cowboys lost to those two teams.
So you have to
Did
beat
a
both of them.
head-to-head. They're 1-1 against the Eagles, so it's like
It's toss
I
up.
get that
It's
that
wash.
game looked better, but we know how the Cowboys look at home. Like that's not a new
Nope.
thing. So, but I think there's not a lot necessarily separating 4 through 7 on a neutral field.
No, I agree. They're
Like
pretty
on
close.
a neutral, probably dome, have it in Atlanta or have it wherever. Like I think it's pretty
It's a
like
toss up.
yeah,
Big toss up.
all of those games could go either way. And then you get to the Lions, where I still feel like if the Eagles played the Lions, they'd beat the Lions. But
Yeah.
it's like they just kind of handle their business and do their thing. And I don't know how they're. I'm sure MCDC will keep them motivated, but like the last 2 games, they've already clinched the division. Like, are they
Yeah.
gonna not slip up and drop a game? They have a big game against the Cowboys, so I feel like he'll have them buzzing.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about the Lions because like it's so hard to go from the basement and the laughing stock of the NFL to like being a true
Yeah,
playoff contender. And like I know who Goff is, man. I had him as my quarterback for 5 years. Like I know who he is in the playoffs.
yeah.
Like we had to win games in spite of him. I know it.
It feels like they
So
played really
mhm.
well this year, and they'll get first rounded. But it's
That's what
not.
it
But
looks
it's
like.
like
Yeah.
it's okay because we're like
We're building.
we'll be good for next year. Like that's like how this team feels right now. Of like
They feel like a good regular season team to me, but that
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily equate to
They feel like the
postseason.
opposite. Like they feel like the opposite of the Rams. Like the
Yeah.
Lions and the Rams feel like okay, the Lions are gonna eventually, if
Ascend.
Goff is like keeps playing well, and the Rams are like, okay, we make it in. This is the last. This
Yeah, we
is the
got a couple
Stafford
years. It's
Donald
done.
Cup. Like this is it. Like it's either
Yeah.
now or we're
Never.
gonna have to start looking for a new QB within the next. Like Stafford can still play next year, obviously, but like
Yeah, you have to
we
start
gotta
thinking of
find
the
we gotta
future.
find a new thing and get some D tackles in because I don't know how Aaron Donald can keep playing. It's like how long can you keep playing like this? That's the
Yeah,
question. Like
as
Cup
one of
could
the
probably
best.
play receiver for 3 or 4 more years, but is he gonna
Like
be like
this, yeah.
enough to move the needle? We'll see. But that's why it's you want those teams matching up. It's like, are the Lions gonna say nope, this is our time, or are the Rams gonna say we're not done yet?
Could be.
That would be blockbuster, honestly.
no bell.
Facts. And then Ravens beat the shit out of the Niners.
Yeah.
We have a new number one. I don't think the Ravens have been
No, they've been creeping between. It was
number
between the
one yet this
Eagles and the
year.
Niners. They were at
The
3.
Chiefs were one a little bit early, then the
Yeah.
Eagles, then the Niners beat the Eagles, so then they moved up for a few weeks, and now Ravens.
I
I
feel like
don't
the
see it
Chiefs only had our
changing.
preseason because
I
week
think the
1 when
Chiefs
they lost to
earlier
the
in the year they
Lions,
were
it was a
5-0
drop.
though.
No,
Oh
they
yeah,
lost
maybe.
the game 1 to the
But
Lions.
then they got to 5-1. I feel
Yeah,
like we maybe
maybe
put
they
them
went
back
back
up
up. I probably look back at our graphics and find it.
after the Dolphins win, maybe when they beat them in Germany. They could have. I'm not sure though. I feel like this is going to
Facts.
be pretty, unless the Ravens lose. Obviously, like let's say okay, say Ravens lose to the Dolphins, we're still going to keep them at 1 probably. I don't know, like because you can't put the Niners ahead of them.
No, you can't. But then if the Lions beat the Cowboys, they'd be number 1 surely, right?
Maybe.
Because out of the entire gauntlet there, well, they didn't play the
But
Bills,
would you
but
put
out
the
of that
Lions
gauntlet,
over the Niners still? Maybe. I
in a
don't know.
neutral
It'd be weird.
site,
It'd be interesting to see. I would
I
almost
would watch it.
think about maybe keeping the Ravens at 1. I don't know.
Yeah,
Another
that win
update
against the
from this
Niners
game.
was pretty
Rutgers is
impressive.
first and goal. No, not first and goal. We got 12 minutes left in the fourth. Second and goal from the basically 1-inch line. They tried to push, got stuffed. So you
I
went
did
too
see
high,
them.
bud. You went too high, man. You got to get lower.
I did see them in the first half do, I think 3 tush pushes in a row. So I think they're of the mindset which I love. Like, hey, we need 1 yard. We got 4 chances to get
Yeah.
1 yard. Like, if we can't get it, we don't deserve it. Timeout Rutgers, clock at 12:36.
Welcome to the Optic Silent Library. Oh my gosh.
What?
That might be an electric video.
There's Optic Silent Library. No shot. Well, that didn't make my Twitter feed, unfortunately.
Sponsored by Jack Links. I don't know if it's out yet. They just have a
Oh,
little
little
teaser clip. Yeah,
Dude,
there's top
gotta have
10.
formal in there. Love it.
There's
Love
top
it, love
10.
it. All right, since we're jam-packed
ESPN, you know how ESPN does like their like power rankings, like all that stuff?
Mhm.
They did one for the Atlanta Falcons, and they said the problem. Imagine if the Golden State Warriors ran their offense through Andrew Bogut and Festus Ezeli instead of the Splash Brothers, and you get the Atlanta Falcons.
It's true.
That's
It makes no
insane.
sense. Like, I don't. Do you not trust your quarterback so much that you just?
I guess not.
How hard is it to throw crossing routes? Like, I don't get it. Just get the ball to Bijan. I don't know. You know what? Hey, if they win the division, Artie Smith looks like a fucking genius, but they probably won't.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's time to go to our picks for this next week. We got some pretty good game. Oh, that's the wrong one. My bad.
Sorry,
Got a lot of graphics here.
I forgive you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, here we are. Okay, so you're going Burrowhead. You're going Browning head.
I'm going Browning head. Yeah. I'm going with the Chase Masterclass actually if he plays. I think Chase is just
we'll get there. Let's start top left with
like
Universal. I think that honestly though, now that I look at it, I'm gonna go with the Bucs still because they're playing great. This would be the exact type of game the Saints
in
win.
The Superdome.
Just
no, it's down in Florida. Right?
I know, but it's just like
I would have picked them if it was in the Superdome.
Like, of course they would win this game. Just to ruin, like, the Bucks can just be the clear. All right, this is the NFC South team, and the Saints could just be like, no, f you.
We're gonna muddy
We're
it
gonna
up.
win 19-16. We're gonna be 8 field goals in the game. But yeah, maybe not. We're
I'm
going. It does
Bears win.
concern me that the Bucks are only a 2.5 point favorite at home. Like,
Yeah, I'm not
that's
sure about
basically an
that.
even game, neutral field. So
Yeah, because the Bucks are 4-3 at home, and the Saints are 3-5 away. So like
yeah,
either team's very good at holding like on the road
yeah.
versus at home. I think the home field advantage will kind of help.
Hmm.
Baker Mayfield's been playing really good. I was kind of sad when the Rams let him go. I wanted to keep him as a backup, but he's too good to be a backup. Like he's
Yeah,
shown. Give him some weapons, he'll do something.
yeah. He's good
Um,
enough.
Surely the Bucks take care of business, right? Just close
You'd
the
like to
division real quick
think.
here.
You'd like to think.
They probably won't. Okay. Um, yeah, Bengals Chiefs. I'm gonna go with the Bengals. We went back and forth on this game, and I was like in my head, I'm like, surely the Chiefs right the ship, right?
Yeah.
Then I realized it's not just because I've heard people say it's a leadership issue. It's not a leadership issue. They can't catch the dang ball.
Yeah, the offense is just it's just all bad. And this last game wasn't even catching per se. It was just like no one was open. Like
There was nothing. He
they
couldn't do
had
anything.
penalties, they had people not lined up in the right spot. Like it looks for an Andy Reid led offense, this
It's
just
sloppy.
looks horrible.
I think this is what they talk about with why it is so hard to sustain greatness because like
Yeah.
your off seasons are shorter. There's less room for any mistakes. Like
Yeah, and
they're imploding.
you always
Second
have the
pick.
28 to 30, 29, I guess, to 32nd pick because you're always in the AFC Championship, and you're just like you're never getting that premier player drafted. You're gonna have to find guys in the draft, which they always do well. It's something the Patriots were insane at, just getting guys and coaching them up and that whole
Yeah,
thing. And yeah,
it's just not
and
looking good.
one thing the Patriots started to do is Brady started taking pay cuts
Yep.
to
So they could
keep
bring in other
players
people.
around. And Mahomes, I know all his money keeps getting like deferred, pushed back, but it's not like he's still not making a lot of money. Like
Dude, off
it's
off
still
field
crazy.
endorsements, like he is seeing why Tom Brady would always take a pay cut because it's
Yeah.
like I want my O line to be good, but I also want like this weapon. I was very surprised when the Chiefs did not trade for Devontae. Like I saw it happening.
Hmm.
Everybody said like Derrick Henry to their team. I was like, I don't know. I didn't think they'd want him as old as he is, just based on their offense. But like Devontae as a number one just fit. Like
Yeah.
that's what you need. Um, I'm fading them. I think they lose in Arrowhead again. I think the Bengals get a win. I think if Jamar Chase plays, I think he's going to have a field day against their defense. I just see it.
Hmm.
It's 46 and sunny there, so it should be a great
Yeah.
game.
Should
Great
be.
day for
Yeah.
football. And then down to Raiders Colts. This one's kind of for playoffs.
Yeah,
Like
this is an eliminator. I mean,
this
I
is do or
don't
die.
know how the tiebreakers work either. Like the Raiders could win out and not make it. Maybe the Colts could win out and still not make it. But like you're not making it if you lose.
Let me look up this one.
Yeah, I know.
Raiders
It's a
path
little
to the
more like
playoffs.
a little more cut and dry in the AFC. Like the Raiders is definitely they're the toughest. They're gonna need people to lose. But this is huge because the Colts will go to 8-8, the Raiders will go to 8-8, and then they'd get that tiebreaker over them. So you're pretty set from Bills and up. I mean, I don't know how it's gonna shake out with the Jags also. They can't just like keep losing because they're gonna
Okay,
miss the playoffs too.
do you want the playoff scenarios?
Yeah, it should be not as crazy, right? Just how do they make it? What's the simplest way for them to make it?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Okay, so after the mains, okay. Well, their chance is a 1% chance with a 0.01% chance of winning the division. Still a chance. There's hope or opportunity. Cool. Where are we going? Obviously, Raiders lose this week. Yeah, they're done. Cool. The only
Yeah.
path to the playoffs for the Raiders is to win and hope for a lot of help. Thanks. You technically win the division, but they would need the Chiefs to go 0-3 for this to happen. Is it possible? Yeah, definitely possible. Win the division based on the superior division record to the Chiefs.
Yeah, basically they need the
Also
Chiefs to
sweeping the
lose their last 2 games,
Broncos.
and they gotta win their last 2.
Yeah. Why did we? I just had a whole article to get that.
But I don't know what the wild card stuff would be.
I don't know. That was a shit article. I'll tell you that.
I got
DraftKings,
one
maybe it's
11
got something
hours
good.
ago from ESPN. Hold on, I might have some shit here. Wait, never mind.
Okay.
I don't need to watch a video. I just want someone to like say what would need to happen.
Yeah, DraftKings just basically just dunked on them. But yeah, ain't happening.
Got a New York Times article. Hell am I?
Las Vegas Review Journal. Here's how the Raiders make the playoffs. This has to be good. It's biased. I currently held the 11th spot. Dolphins, Chiefs, cool. I don't want a holiday sale. Get the fuck out of here. There's so many ads here. It's ridiculous.
All right, let's see. The Raiders are hoping for teams like the Jags, Browns, Ravens, and Dolphins to win out and knock the other wildcard teams down. Okay, makes sense. Raiders can get to 9 wins. There'll be 6 teams in the final 2 playoff spots that could get to 10 or 11. People will likely drop games, obviously. In terms of head-to-head, Raiders have wins over the Broncos, and that's it. They have losses over the Bills and Steelers, so that's not good.
Nope.
Get into a 2-team tiebreaker with any of those, it's going to hurt. Vegas plays the Colts Week 7 team. Going to be huge, yeah.
I guess a little college update. Rutgers is
Basically,
up
people.
28-17.
Yeah, I just saw that. Basically, don't lose, Raiders. That's basically your path to playoff.
And guess what?
And
I'm saying they're not
you're
going
gonna
to the
yeah,
playoffs.
it's over. I think the boys are buzzing, and I think they could get this one on the Colts. I don't know.
But are they prepared for the Ladas? Like, are they?
Probably.
Think so?
They just went into Arrowhead.
Yeah, it's true.
I think they're ready. I don't know if like the Colts are so. The
Up and
Colts
down.
win and lose, so they did lose last week. So maybe this is their time to win. But yeah, I'm actually excited to watch that game.
I gotta check the injury report real quick on this game just to see like what running back is going.
Would think
Josh Jacobs is hurt. He's questionable.
He's still hurt. He's not
Zach
gonna
Moss
play.
is questionable.
Yeah.
But isn't
Boys are hurting.
I think who's the running back? JT.
For who? The Colts? Yeah, Taylor.
Yeah, he's back, right?
Yeah, he was back last week.
Okay. And they still lost. Well, that's not great. Yeah, I think the Colts just right the ship at home.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, I mean, you got the Raiders are 2-5 on the road and 3-4 at home for Indianapolis. So I think that's gonna happen. All right.
On to Lions, Cowboys. Big game.
Yeah.
I'm rolling. I roll with the Cowboys a lot. I don't know why I do. Maybe I'm the reverse jinx and I'm doing it on purpose. I guess we'll never know.
I like it if you do. It's good. It's a good shot.
Yeah, Lions. I think I just feel like they got the division clinched up. They might take their foot off the gas a little bit. The one thing that they struggle with is when there's pressure. And the Cowboys bring pressure. Parsons is legit. Marcus Lawrence is legit. They'll blitz. They'll send guys. Like, that does concern me a little bit.
Yeah.
On the Lions side, and I just feel like Cowboys at home are just the lock of all locks. So that's made it pretty simple for me.
Yeah, they're undefeated at home, so I could see why it's a lock. So I kind of see it a little differently as far as that goes, just because I think the big key that people aren't seeing is that Tyron Smith is out. So I think he's the left tackle, right? Let me check.
Yeah, whoever came in struggled.
Yeah, Tyron Smith is out.
Yeah, whoever the other guy is that came in was not doing well.
So I think the smart move is to put Aiden Hutchinson on that side. I don't
Mhm.
even know if he can rotate, but put him on that side. I just don't know if the Dallas Cowboys are ready for what the Lions do on offense. Like the Lions are gonna get after you. They're gonna do like underneath routes. Amon-Ra's gonna get his. I think Josh Reynolds is gonna take the top off the coverage.
Mhm.
I did see that Gilmore was a little gimpy in their last game. I just think the Lions at 6-2. I think they know how to win on the road. I think MCDC will find a way to beat the Dallas Cowboys, and I think this is the time where the Cowboys are cowboying. Like
They're kind of
it, they're
faltering.
getting really good, and then they're just dropping.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I
I think it's gonna
like
be
I said, I'm
close
just picking
though,
who I'm rooting for.
regardless.
Yeah, I don't see a blowout either way, but
Yeah.
I'm just picking who I'm rooting for, so I'm just going with Detroit.
If I had to lean blowout, I'd lean Cowboys blowout. I don't see the Lions blowing the Cowboys out at home. I could see them maybe not necessarily stealing one, but close tight game. The Cowboys do like the front run and just like get like they'll get a strip sack first drive, like they'll go down, score first drive, get a strip sack, you're up 10-0, 14-0, and then the ball's kind of rolling from there. I could see that more than the other way around, but um this is probably like beside maybe game of the nah, I guess Dolphins or Ravens. Those
Dolphins,
are
Ravens,
basically the
yeah.
two like games where you're like must watch.
Gotta see it.
What time?
Gotta
What
have it.
time are those games at? Is one of them a prime time or
It's a
no?
prime time, I think
Oh,
so.
prime time
Dolphins,
Packers
Ravens,
Vikings.
10.
That just checked me.
Can we flex, bro? Like, can we flex like
Okay,
Dolphins,
so
Ravens?
Lions Cowboys is Saturday night.
All right,
So
I'll live with that.
that's nice at least.
Yeah, I'll live with
And
that.
then Dolphins Ravens is just a normal 10 a.m. start in Baltimore. There you go.
Jeez, no love there.
Yeah. We'll go to Steelers Seahawks. Another basically eliminator
Yep.
matchup. Steelers kind of need this one, not way more. Like the Seahawks need it bad, but like this is it for the Steelers
This is your die.
because you're playing Ravens Week 18. You got to hope that they're going to be resting players. That's like the only way you're winning that game.
I think the red-nosed reindeer was fun for Christmas. Thought it was a great story.
Yeah.
But we're past that. I think the Seahawks should take care of business. I mean, Drew Lock's doing pretty good.
I think
just think
Gino's
they
in
should
now,
win.
no, right?
Really?
I think he played the last game.
I didn't watch it, so I can't say I did.
Yeah, basically, that's what half the reason why I'm picking the Steelers. I think you had the Drew Lock game versus the Eagles. Gino came back, led a
True.
drive at the end against the Titans. I think like unless they go to their third string and let him do a game-winning touchdown drive, I think maybe they. I think it's over, man. Like
Who is their third string, actually?
they
They don't have a third string quarterback.
There you go. Oh no, technically it's Sean Mannion.
Okay.
He's their like reserve, like emergency QB. You know how they are allowed to have one now after the
Yeah.
Brock Purdy thing.
I don't even see him on the roster. He's not even a third string. Like, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I see him on the ESPN like full roster.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Probably
They
like
don't have
ESPN
anyone
plus
besides
roster.
him though. Yeah. So I'm going Steelers. I think it's a close. It seems like a 17-14, 21-17, like that type of thing. Neither of these teams score 30 points. Not a chance in the world.
Yeah, I don't see it. I just don't see the Steelers scored off of deep shots to Pickens, and I just don't see him doing that over Woolen.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I mean, the way that I see it is okay. Pickens versus AJ Brown, who's a better receiver. AJ Brown, 10 times out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't get the deep ball to him. I don't see Seahawks allowing the Steelers to do that either. Like it's just, and I think what isn't Najee out? Like Najee is hurt. Like,
is he officially?
I thought I saw that. Let me see. He's questionable. Kenny's questionable. Minka's questionable. Trenton Thompson's questionable.
I almost knocked over my green screen.
Like,
Holy shit.
reach back and
Almost
slam
went down
it.
bad. Yeah, I think Najee will probably play. I feel like he's questionable every week.
True.
And then he just eventually plays.
Adams and Witherspoon are questionable. I think they will play. Bobo's questionable. I think he'll play. So I just think Seattle will get the win. They're 5-2 at home. Pittsburgh's 3-3 on the road. Like I don't see it. The Magic
Yeah.
was fun to watch, but
That's
you
fair.
got your game in the division. That's it.
Yeah.
Now for the game of the week,
Yep.
Dolphins Ravens. I mean, we've been calling the Dolphins frauds. Ravens just beat the 49ers. I don't see the game is in Baltimore. I don't see the Dolphins winning that one on the road. You
Yeah,
just
we
squeak
like there's
by
a world where it's
Cowboys.
Dolphins letdown game and Ravens letdown game, but 2 letdown games cancel out and you just have a game.
And you have a home team.
And you
Boom.
carry, add to both sides X equals football
Foil it
game.
out.
Who's better?
Yeah.
Ravens. That's my
Yeah.
logic. Like if
Yeah.
the Dolphins would have lost to the Cowboys and the Ravens are on their letdown game, now I could maybe feel a little momentum, like,
Little
hey, we got to
revenge.
win. But they won their big game. Ravens won their big game. So it's
Rest on
like,
the
all right, we'll just
laurels.
play. I think Tua kind of gets like assaulted in
Yeah.
there.
Did we
Tyreek's
end up with
on
Tua
it,
fingers or
but
what?
you never know. Like Tyreek could just go for 250 yards. Like
Good.
it's so random. But now with Waddle out, I think they literally just say, "Yo, triple team.
Yeah.
Let anybody else catch it. That's fine."
Smythe, you can have
Yeah,
15 catches.
yeah. That's how I see it going. And I think if they could handle the Niners offense, I think they can handle the Dolphins offense.
Yeah, is Kyle Hamilton hurt, or is he just like because they took him out, but he was kind of chilling on the
He
plane,
might be
like not
fine.
getting. If he's in and with Waddle out, I think. I mean, but we could get an A chain special, or
I just don't
Molster
see
could do
them
his
run. I
thing.
don't see them running it like that on the Ravens. I just don't see
I don't either.
teams being explosive against the Ravens.
No, I
That's
see.
my thing.
I see a lot of pain for Tua.
Yeah. I think it could be ugly, but yeah.
Yeah, plus with the revamp offensive line for the Dolphins, like your starting centers out. I mean, that D line's
Facts.
gonna eat. Yeah, I got the Ravens. Yeah. So all right, we can go to our
Yeah.
stooge of the
What's
week,
Stooge of
and
the Week?
I mean,
There's
I
only
don't know
one.
about you. I didn't see this one coming because we said after we did it the first time that there was
I
no
know.
chance he was coming back, and he said, "Hold my beer." Two-time stooge of the week champion so far, Patrick Mahomes. I
Yep.
mean,
Thank you.
you gotta stop crying on the sideline,
Was he
man.
actually crying?
He was crying.
I mean, like tearing up. Did tears roll down the cheeks?
From the clip that I saw, he's standing
Okay.
there, and like you could see the boo-boo lip, and then just the tear
Crying is
coming. Like,
crazy.
yeah,
Crying during a regular season game is crazy. Like if you lose the Super Bowl, you lose the NFC champion, like all
I
right.
get it. I get it.
Yeah, you worked your whole life and then you lose, you can cry. You're 9-6, bud. You're gonna just drive back home tonight. Like it's okay.
Yeah.
Let's shake it off and no pun intended. And
We had.
let's move on.
I'm not talking Taylor Swift.
And I'm not talking T Swift.
T Swift, shout out. It's the only reason people are coming to Arrowhead
Oh,
anymore.
Rutgers 3rd and 7. First down basically ends this thing. Let's see. We're in shotgun, kind of like an offset tight end on the left.
Do I got a 2x2 set?
We're running left for no yards. It will be 4th and 7. Miami will take a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left. 2:40 left on the clock. Rutgers will attempt a field goal to go up 31-17.
End the game.
I mean,
Like
you're going to go up 2 touchdowns with 2:40 left. It's been raining. Going to be tough to throw it around if you're Miami to get back in this thing. Mario Cristobal's a fraud. All those things apply.
I like it.
Yeah, Mahomes is a stooge. Jair Alexander is also.
That was insane.
That was insane that he just like went rogue during the kickoff
He just
or
walked
during
out
the
there.
coin toss. Just went out on his own accord and just like messed the whole thing up, or almost did. They kind of like saved his ass.
But like, I get you're a captain, cool. Why not just go be the 4th guy like behind? Why did you have to?
Yeah, they banned him a game for this.
Yeah, he's suspended.
He's out of the next game. Like it's crazy. Like, are you stupid? Yeah, he is.
Gotta
actually.
be, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and then the Deebo Samuel, that was just so funny. Like, this just shows you might want to check your facts. You never know who you're talking to.
Yeah.
Did you see what he did on?
With Cam Newton thing.
Kay Adams show. Cam Newton comes out and says, "You got to stop the cap."
Yeah.
And I hate to spoil for our Twitter section, but there's some parts of what happened in our FOD. So.
And then I also want to throw another honorable mention to Brock Purdy. He threw 4 picks, bud. So you're not the MVP, kiddo. I've been saying all year it's Christian McCaffrey. I'm on that. CMC or Tyreek.
Yeah, they had
Like,
a
I'm cool with
touchdown
either.
drive for the Niners where the ball went to Christian McCaffrey for 7 straight plays and they scored a
Yeah,
touchdown. So
like that's
that doesn't show you he's MVP. I don't know
yeah.
what will.
Give it to Trent Williams too, because once he came out towards the end of the game, that boy Purdy was getting smacked.
Yeah, what happened to Williams? I just saw him
I
without his
think
helmet.
they said his groin was bothering him, and they probably just didn't want him to get hurt. They're down by 3 touchdowns, like who cares?
Mm-hmm. Not fair.
Yeah, there you have it. Congratulations, Patrick Mahomes. If you go 3 straight weeks, I mean
Dude.
that'll be pretty impressive.
I mean, we gave you the dumpster trophy, like the shitter trophy. You have it
Mhm.
right now, and it actually looks better than I thought.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh, it's got a flower. All right, let's pull up this absolutely stacked fucking Twitter file. I mean, it's finding some good ones. There's a lot of things that we can just kind of swim by. This one was kind of tough. So Oklahoma fans are leaving 1-star reviews for a business owner by a parent of a player who recently transferred to Missouri.
Mhm.
Stop it. Just
Yeah.
stop. Like, why are you gonna ruin her life because her
For
son
being a
made
piece of
decision?
shit.
Yeah. So she's having to defend everything, and it's just wrong.
Yeah.
It's just wrong. All right. I don't even remember what this one was, to be honest with you. Oh no. Can I click it? Thank you. I don't.
This guy
Oh
pissed.
yeah, this is just.
He just starts pissing.
Oh, you'd think.
Oh.
This is just. So you think he's gonna start pissing?
No, now I know. He's gonna whip it out and he's gonna put it on the pool thing, and then the guy's gonna shoot the ball at him. That's my guess.
It's like you've seen it.
Yeah. He's trying to throw him off. But no, this guy said, "All right, I'm about to light you up, son. You better back up. You better back up."
Hey, talk shit, get hit,
There
basically.
you go. That's as simple as that.
That's the wrong one. I don't remember what that one was, but we got
Yeah,
enough shit to go through.
we stay away from that one.
This is absolutely wild. This is causes so much pain and agony. Don't
Oh
know
my
why it's so
gosh.
popular nowadays. I'm just going to use toilet
Yeah,
paper.
I'm thinking you're doing that wrong.
I'm thinking you're a dipshit.
I'm thinking you're stupid, basically.
The hell do you think? What? You know, best of luck, Christine.
Yeah,
Hope it
I
works out
mean,
for you.
hopefully you. Yeah, I don't really know what to say to you at the end of the day.
Have you seen what the Nelk boys got Tucker Carlson for Christmas?
I did not.
Dude.
What is that? Gentlemen, you've lost control. This is the greatest day. Mind if I run?
They got giant tin is
the world's largest Zin.
I stand in awe before this. This is a conventional tin of Zin. This is the largest Zin tin in the world. The volume of nicotine in here could save the world. There's enough nicotine in this container to alter the course of history.
That's how you negotiate a ceasefire.
100%. Just drop this in, and everyone's like, you know what? I'll calm down. What is?
Was there? Surely there wasn't anything in there, right? Like that would be
There's
insane.
Zin in there,
Like no way they filled it all the way up.
bro.
Do you know how many pouches that is? It's insanity.
That is.
Maybe they did.
It's fucking insane. I think I have to switch. So I got these like original pack of Zins, and they're like okay, but I don't think they're any flavor. I've never tried the spearmint, so like.
I heard spearmint's the OG. Like that's what everyone.
Yeah, I might have to
basically
try
what everybody rocks is the spearmint.
I just got what was available at my local Arco, and so that happened.
Fair enough.
This one's tough. So Vin Diesel is being sued for sexual battery by an assistant while filming, and I thought of so many terrible jokes. I mean, you could just see him walking by the door, and he's just like, "Family," just fucking going at it.
Yeah, I mean, this was
doing
insane.
it for the family.
This is insane.
Yeah, I mean, that's just.
Don't do that, Vin.
I hope it's not true, but Vin.
Yeah, Vin. Even if it, hey, Vin, just chill out, bud.
Just go to your own hotel room.
Like
why?
Why do that?
Even if it's not anything, like even if you did something questionable, like why do we gotta be, jerking it in front of our assistant? Like you could have gone to the bathroom. Like, does she go to the bathroom with you and like write down stuff while you're dropping the deuce? Like, what are we doing?
Be better.
Be better. This is insane. These kids are gonna be. They might be the mini Avengers. They're just, like Yeah. Yeah. Girls know how to fucking scissor kick people and spin kick.
Yeah, all right.
I would
They
love
got-
that as a kid, man.
They got the setup in there.
Yeah. It's fucking insane. I don't even remember what this was. Oh, this was
Okay.
insane. Yeah, Burn
Largest
applied
mouth?
the largest mouth gape after his son saw the record in our 2015 book. He now has, I mean, is that Benjay Nassim?
It's kind of freaking me out.
I don't think your jaw's supposed to be able to do this.
What's this guy, snake? Is he part snake?
I don't know, but my jaw unhinges sometimes if I'm eating in that. Just looks insane. Like, why? Why?
Yeah, what are we doing?
What
How do you
restaurant
even
are
like
we
what's
at?
the point of this?
I don't know.
What's the point of this?
Ugh,
Oh man.
you're
I mean,
sick,
hey,
dude.
congratulations, I guess. I don't know what
Yeah,
to say. I mean, that's all I can say, I guess. Congrats.
facts,
Congrats,
bro. Way
bud.
to win a record. This is insane. Gail Lewis signed Walmart vest is officially sold at auction for $13,420.
Thank you, Gail.
It's an all-time record sale.
Thank you, Gail.
Thank
Love you,
you,
Gail.
Gail. Could you imagine you just walk into some like billionaire's house and he just got this? Like he's got like, the MJ jersey, he's got the LeBron jersey, the KD, and then just all of a sudden he just sneaks in this little fucking Gail Lewis right up there. Hey, you see that shit? That's autographed. Okay.
Gail Lewis. Oh, your associate signing off.
Off.
Oh my gosh.
That should be in the Walmart, like if they do an ad to get people to work there, like
Mhm.
it's a fucking Gail Lewis tribute, like
Thank you, Gail.
or like the old like the old Tavon Austin highlight tape, like just put
Yeah.
that music over what she's doing. If this is what the US Army's fighting with, I don't want this guy fighting for my country. At least I'm not depending on my life for these two. Look at this shit. Oh yeah? Think you're like, are we doing WWE or some shit? Like I don't know.
Somebody stay the fuck away from me, dog.
What the hell
what
am
is-
I watching?
What was this? Tap, tap.
Get up, stop. Yeah, you. Stop.
He said, "Stop! You punch me." What? Are we doing WWE or something? Like, what is happening?
These guys definitely fly drones. There's no way. That's the
Have
only
to
way.
be, bro.
They got to
Like-
be like data science, data statisticians,
Bro, send Chris Kyle in there. and he's
mapping.
popping 'em
Like
up.
they're not on the line. I'll tell you
I
that
hope not.
much.
I hope
There's
not.
no way.
Shout
Hey,
out to all those in the
Miami on the
military, but
20,
maybe
trying
we
to
don't-
get one.
Okay.
Scrambling, shakes a tackle, gets out of bounds, about 6-yard gain. There's 56 seconds left. They're gonna have to score and get an onside kick. So
Probably. All right. Good for the updates, though. Giants quarterback Tommy DeVito has filed a new trademark for Tommy Cutlets and passing Paisano. Well,
yeah, I mean, you're not gonna play anymore, bud. So I hope you get that money in while you can.
I do too. It's fun while it lasted. Yeah, this is why you don't put Christmas trees on palm trees. Christmas lights on palm trees, basically.
Yeah, that's
Somebody
we
had to
should've
think
thought-
about this,
Yeah,
right?
someone had to like, or turn
Have a
them on and
forethought.
then be like, yeah, let's take those down.
Yeah, or just start with this one and then be like, okay, I see what's happening. Like, no,
I
we
see
did
how this could go.
every tree.
Yeah, not good.
As a
Not
guy,
good
I
at all.
love it. It doesn't take much to get me to laugh, so that's I did the wrong thing. I clicked on it first. That's a rookie move. I'm better than that, All right. Oh, this was so stupid. Have you noticed it's always the Patriots that somehow there's something wrong with the footballs? No other team. Nobody else in the entire freaking NFL or
Mhm.
even college. Somehow the Patriots complained after refs underinflated kicking balls in Chiefs Pats first half. Well, he missed the kick so bad.
It was
It
that
didn't
bad.
matter what, bro. He kicked it so far straight that it didn't even hit the net. It hit somebody in the face. Like
Respect, honestly.
they were reportedly at 11 psi instead of the required 13.5.
4th and 4. Send a blitz over the middle. First down. 45 seconds left. First and goal. Let's go, Hurricanes. Not really, but
insane, dude. Okay. Alabama offensive tackle Elijah Pritchett was arrested for knowingly transmitting an STD.
Jeez.
First of all, I
You
didn't.
can't do that.
I'm kind of glad it is, because like
Yeah.
that's just fucked.
It's not right. You can't do that.
Second of all, if you're gonna hook up with someone, can we at least do it safely? Like,
Practice safe sex, please.
why do you want to roll the dice? What what is?
Yeah, idiot. That's what I say.
Understand.
Idiot.
Yeah.
Figure it out,
so-
dude.
You think he gets to play the rest of the season and then he goes to jail, or Saban's gonna work a deal?
Saban
surely, right?
will make it so he can at least suit up. He might not even be like someone that matters though. Who knows?
I thought Pritchett was like a pretty big lineman for them. Yeah. Keon Coleman opted out. No big deal there. All right. What do you think's gonna happen here? You got a little.
What is it? Like a donkey or something or a goat? She
think it's a
definitely gets
goat.
kicked in the head. Gotta be
Thinks-
right.
Okay. Think so? All right. I
That's
like
what I'm
that.
thinking.
Oh, you think so? Yeah. You think her father left away? Huh? Oh, you're just tempting me to say.
It's trying to headbutt me, bro.
It's not trying.
It's not trying. It
Not fucking
did.
trying.
It did headbutt you.
Yeah.
You better show some respect.
Show some goddamn respect when you're talking to me. That one's stupid. I got enough shit. These are the kids that we end up playing against. So this is what makes this game so much fun every single time I play it. You get hit with shit like this.
He's pushing 2A, pushing 2A. Huh? Oh man.
You're right. Or just hear me out.
I don't know. I don't think he's like that's. Run it again. Let me see.
Alright.
I'm trying to dissect it too. Like maybe he
Pushing
could
2A,
have.
pushing 2A. Huh? Oh man.
I'm trying to think of like maybe when he could have saw him.
Like
Because he looks away.
that's the hard part. He's not like
Unless as he's
fleeing, man.
looking, like he could have
Is Amos
seen
his
a,
head or something?
no, like maybe he's like
Saw
as
the
he's
timing?
going, like the red like
Oh,
his
yeah.
name pops up. That's the only thing. Maybe as he's like looking, because he kind of like looks to the right and then looks fast to the left. Can you slow it down?
That's- Yeah. I
Is there a
can.
way to like do the?
Yeah.
Yeah, put it on like 0.5.
Let's evaluate this shit.
Yeah, like on that look to the right, did he maybe see like red?
I wish we could see his POV.
Go to it in like the first. Oh no, you don't have to actually.
First clip.
No, you can just do it from the replay.
Oh man.
It's kind of funnier in slow mo.
Like, you didn't see him there, but there, like,
Yeah.
maybe he saw him or saw a red. You know what I'm saying? Not on the first, like when he jumps across.
Yeah, but he's
On-
scanning like.
So
he knows he's
that
not
part.
here,
Like
so
like
he's
he
just
was
checking the
already looking
wall?
to the left, and then
Mhm.
maybe he's when he looks across. But it is like yeah. So
It
go to
just doesn't
0.25
look-
from here. Like go back like just a little bit.
Mhm.
Like yeah. So like he's looking to the left. Obviously
Checks
doesn't see
there.
him. Jumps back,
Jumps back, checks over there, and then
but it almost looks like the first check he was centered on that spot, and then
that's
like,
what
was,
it.
like,
That's yeah. He
and
wanted
then,
to make
and
it
then
look
centers
like he was
back.
checking
Yeah,
something.
maybe I don't know. Miami scored by the way. I didn't even
Oh,
see it
shit.
happen.
It's just like,
Yeah, those
I
are
would-
the people you play against. Like it's just shit.
yeah, this is who I'm gonna find in rank play, and I'm still gonna play. I'm gonna love it. Yeah, I mean, I think he's cheating, but you know, hey. Well, there's a reason why we don't see that guy in the league. If he's making a read like that and it's legit, probably should be signed to some team. But
Yeah.
This is insane, bro. This is so comedy. This is why we haven't played Warzone. I played 2 games with my friends or something like that, but I will not like take it serious because of this shit.
I'm
This
on
is fucking
75
disrespect.
ping against controller player. That
I'm
I can't win
coming
that.
on you
I gotta
guys.
be
I'll have
smarter.
this
Win your
That-
gulag,
like,
right?
Literally, that's just me not
Yeah,
being
man,
smart.
I'm
That's
fine.
me going upstairs, getting out of
Hold on,
position.
pause it. We got an onside kick happening right now. Never mind, they called timeout. Keep it going.
Okay.
And they just blue balls me.
Jeez,
Insane.
hate it when that happens, you know? It's not a great feeling.
All right, let's see. Let's see
Getting
what the
out of
doc
position.
is.
In the gulag.
In front of us. I got nothing.
He didn't even get to do his
Let's go
gulag
What the?
because you can kill someone
Guess we
with
got
snowballs before they even.
That's fat. Like at any time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's sick. That's disgusting. Actually, how was that a real thing? Are they stupid?
You know, I thought it was trolly when like you can, like in
That's
the
not
old
right.
Gulag, if someone was one shot, you could hit him with a rock and kill him, and it was cool. You get a kill with
Yeah.
your name. But this is just like I can't move.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah,
That is
not
insane.
right.
This is pretty dope. I wish I would have done this as a kid if I had a mountain. This is fun. Oh yeah. Long ass driveway.
Oh,
Just
I'd say
absolute
that's
vibes.
successful. Yeah.
I'd enjoy it. No one got hurt. It's a fun time.
Oh my gosh, Miami got it.
This guy, bro. This
Miami got the onside.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we might have to pause this for. All right, we're gonna need a little play-by-play.
Yeah, the guy just straight dropped it, and then the
What do they
Miami guy
got, like-
got it.
15 seconds.
They got 25 seconds. Yep, that guy just dropped it, dude. Oh my gosh. They have to score a touchdown, so it's like you can play it, and I'll let you know when a play happens.
All right.
They're at the 44-yard line.
I Wu-Tanged it.
just swallowed the roach, motherfucker. Wu-Tang in. Woo! He just swallowed the roach, motherfucker.
There's no way I'm getting
Always that one
pressed by
friend.
someone who looks like he's from like a private prep school. Like, there's no way this guy's pressing you, right? No,
Yeah.
no shot. No
No
shot,
No chance.
dude. This guy looks like his name's either Dewey or like Seth.
Yeah.
Like, no. I mean, cool road. Way to Wu-Tang it.
Yeah, way to
Shout
get
out.
after
Get
it,
rid of
dude.
it. I mean, this is just annoying. I feel like everything's gonna kill you. New
Jaeger
study
bomb,
shows
baby.
drinking Jaeger bombs can be just as harmful as taking cocaine. So what you're saying is if it's between me drinking a Jaeger bomb or trying cocaine, you should go cocaine. Okay.
Yeah, I guess
Might
so.
as well. You're already fucked. I mean, can we just? Everything's gonna kill us. Apparently.
Yeah.
This is
Jeez.
insane. Florida man 37 arrested for. I feel like that's a comma splice right there.
Yeah.
If there's anything I learned in college English, that right there can't happen. Arrested for kidnapping 27 people and forcing them to play Yahtzee for 36 hours straight.
Goodness me.
This dude looks like a real life VeggieTale.
It looks
Or-
like a maniac.
Or he looks like Beaker from Muppets.
Yeah. That works too.
How did you get 27 people
I know. It's impressive.
for 36 hours playing Yahtzee?
It's impressive.
How many guns did you have? Like,
How did you keep him there? Like, yeah, how
how did
I don't know how he facilitated that. Like, he had to have a facility to do this. Like,
yeah, and like 27 people, is it one game of Yahtzee and it's 27? Like,
or he's got tables. It's like a bunko night. It's just like a Yahtzee night.
yeah.
4th and 6, 13 seconds left. QB trying to scramble. Caught. Short. Clock runs.
Game over.
Well, they marked him short. I don't know.
Spike it.
I think he's short. I think Rutgers wins.
This is insane.
That's what I
This
think.
picture is insane. I need to get
Yeah,
this
that
up
guy
on
looks like a
best now.
freak.
Charles Barkley said he wouldn't root for Alabama even if Crimson Tide played Afghanistan.
All right. I mean, fair enough.
Shout out Barkley. Hey,
I probably wouldn't
rivalry
root
is
for
deep.
UCLA if they want. Like, I'm rooting for Afghanistan versus UCLA.
facts, honestly. This is just wrong, bro. He did shrooms on a plane. He's eating like the whole pack.
Good as fuck, boy.
Like, thanks for nothing. I want a refund of my flight if that's me on that flight with him. I want refunds.
I'm looking at the marshal. Are you gonna do it or am I gonna do it?
Yeah, am I gonna have to kill this guy or what's about to happen here?
Jeez. Yeah, this was just so stupid. The Eagles are starting to have internal concerns about quarterback Jalen Hurts. Like,
Yeah, they just won. Threw for over 300 yards.
bro, the Eagles, like, you guys are 11-4, right? Like,
Yeah. It's like
It's
the
not
sky's
like-
falling.
it's not like you're 4-11 and like, what happened?
Game over. Rutgers wins.
Not a baby. Somebody, I don't even know who, cocaine. This guy said, "Let's fucking go" is white people's Allahu Akbar. Like,
Jeez.
I don't think it's that far. You know,
Not
like,
sure. I'm not sure it's all the way there, but
Yeah,
I
I'm like-
mean,
it's
whatever you say, I guess.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
don't-
little bit of a stretch.
I did find there was one funny one where someone said, "White people's way of telling you to fuck off is kick rocks."
Yeah,
Truly is.
basically, that's more like it.
And here's where, because everybody asks where I get my stuff. These are the stats of JJ McCarthy. This is why I'm saying he can't make plays, because he hasn't. His first 9 games where they played absolutely nobody. I mean, Bowling Green might have been their best opponent in the first 9 games. Actually, no, I think they played Penn State, so I'll give them one.
Mhm.
One opponent.
That's fair.
First 9 games. Every time he dropped back to pass. 10.4 yards per attempt, 252.3 passing yards per game, and 21 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Phenomenal. Great deal.
Yeah.
Then we get to the last 4 games where things get a little, tougher defenses, tougher opponents. 6.1 yard per attempt, 126.3 yards per game, and 1 touchdown and 1 interception.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking you're probably going to have to do a little more than that to beat Saban.
I'm thinking so.
So everybody can
thinking
miss
so.
me on this whole McCarthy's a legendary quarterback and he's a playmaker. He's not, because we played against the defense. He played against the Iowa defense when he knew their offense can't score.
Yeah.
And still didn't do much. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to hear it.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what he can do. I'm not expecting a lot, honestly. Just enough to maybe make it a game.
I don't think this could have gone any worse for this guy. Like, I mean, just fucking,
That just sounds insane.
just mollywopped her. Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
I
the
mean,
game plan.
I'm not sure what we're even attempting here, but sure.
Who in the groom was like, you know what? Why don't we make the intro a little more interesting? How about you slide underneath and like do a hook slide?
Yeah.
Oh, but you forgot that Ben hasn't played baseball since he was 23 and he's
Yep.
now like 48 and he can't
Mhm.
fucking move like that. And so now
Doesn't
old
quite have
Meredith
it
is
anymore.
just getting and she might
That's a
have been
red
that
card. That's a
quarterback
red
there.
card on any football pitch.
Has to be. I don't see you getting any ball. That's all leg. And just and she lost the bouquet too.
It's all bad.
It's not good. There's definitely a lot of alcohol involved, a lot of intoxication happening there. This is tough. Colorado Avalanche broadcaster suffers worst fate known to man. Accidentally takes a sip from his buddy's spitter cup. Bro,
GG.
I saw the clip. This guy is going through it.
Oh yeah, he's probably dying.
And he tries to get back in the mix and he couldn't. I mean, T's and P's, man. Don't do it. But why would you have this is why you need to just have the traditional red solo cup. So I know where you're spitting. Like,
Yeah.
don't spit in the same or know that your shit's over here and hits like
Yeah, we needed clearly defined bottles and things.
how are you spitting while still broadcasting?
I know it's pretty impressive actually.
Especially hockey. Like there's a lot going on.
I know. I respect it.
I do too. Hell yeah. Inside sources have confided to MBG that ESPN is paying several key Georgia players to play in the Orange Bowl to ensure that Florida State gets embarrassed. I mean, it's a
Well, there
great
you have it.
narrative, but I read through it. It's a cool conspiracy theory and it's funny, but like they just had so
Yeah, I
many
don't. Yeah.
from Florida State
Yeah.
say I'm not playing that like it's just kind of stupid. Yeah, this is Big Pookie from Instagram, so I don't know what's going on here. But you've seen those videos, right? Big Pookie.
I don't think I have.
It's this very fat black kid who
Yeah.
is getting narrated over the top of playing baseball, and The guy
All right.
narrating calls him Big Pookie and says if he hits a home run, he'll get him a cheeseburger, Happy Meal McFlurry, and he's just dancing about it. But this is who Dave, I guess. This is who you're playing against on Fortnite. This is why you probably told me not to play Fortnite.
Yeah.
I don't even know what he doesn't even know what he's doing.
Boy's
That
cracked though.
keyboard is going through
We
it.
should get him to play with EP.
Dude. EP, get this guy on the team, man. But like, he'll box you, but I don't think he'll be able to shoot straight. So
Yeah.
I'll take my
probably not.
chances in the box. This is just absolutely. I don't know. Maybe it'll be good, but like
Not a chance.
maybe sweet and salty. But damn,
I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass on that one.
blasted with Cinedust. What? Blasted?
What do you mean by that?
I don't know how any of this works. Can we just go back to food being food, like normal things? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, maybe if you took one of these and put like sauerkraut on top of it, like, because then you got the sweet and the sour.
Maybe. I'll just go with the regular, with the normal,
Give me the
stuff. Or maybe get
bratwurst.
like what are they? Those stuff some cheddar inside or something.
There you go. Little hot link. Little hot.
Yeah. I'm down. I'm down for all that.
Not this new age. I'm happy to see David and Joku having a good career now. He revealed he had another home incident last week, only a couple weeks after suffering severe burns due to another home incident. He stubbed his pinky toe, requiring stitches.
Dang.
How do you do that,
What's he
Like,
doing?
bro? He's getting himself hurt, but he's just balling out.
I know. Yeah, he's been balling.
And you know what? I'm happy that at least one of us went back to the well and didn't get burned, because like
Yeah.
we both went through the Njoku experience. I had it last year, and it was just
Yeah, okay, man. I wish my team would have had a little better luck as a team. It wasn't his fault that we didn't make it far. Let's just put it that way.
that's fair. Wensler Powers, don't even know who that is. Maybe related to Austin Powers. Said someone told me that Harry Potter is supposed to take place between 1991 and 1998, which is ridiculous because not once in 7 books does a single character say, "Man, the Chicago Bulls are having a hell of a run, huh?"
I know, it's a good point.
It's facts. You know what?
That's a great point.
Make a great point there. And I did the fucking rookie move again. God damn it.
SMH.
Yeah.
You
I'm
just
gonna do
can't-
it again. You know,
Can't have that. We can't have that.
I'll fucking do it again. Don't you tempt me. I'll go right back to the top of this list right now. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, the Bulls are seeking 10 first-round picks in exchange for Zach LaVine. That ain't happening.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah,
Good luck getting that.
I'm not doing that.
You might not get even. You probably can't get 10 first-round picks for any. I mean, maybe for some people.
Maybe like a package with like Tatum and Brown.
Maybe for Tatum or like Ja Morant. Maybe like one of
I
these
don't
young
even know if we wanna
superstar
pay that much.
guys.
This is crazy. Frank the Tank was blocked on Twitter by the New York Mets owner.
That doesn't surprise me.
There's a development on Twitter.
Anytime Frank the Tank's on, we're putting him on the pod.
You petty man. You don't want to hear any criticism that you have not. You have failed as an owner. You have completely failed. You've been nothing but a disappointment, and now you've blocked me because you don't want to hear the fucking truth.
There you go.
Look at how many Christmas trees this guy has.
I mean, yeah, he is festive.
He's long.
He is definitely festive.
He
You want to
gets
hear a stat? This NC State game just came on.
Yeah.
10,000 career passing yards for this NC State quarterback. It said most by a lefty. Like, thanks. Most passing yards by a lefty.
Atta
Like, who
baby.
cares?
Hey, I don't know about you, but I think I drank a couple of those as a kid. I didn't know
Mhm.
they had a Buzzball pack.
Yeah, I didn't. Where do you get that? Like
I don't
Costco or
know.
something?
I've been looking for it, and if I find it, oh boy,
Yeah.
world's in trouble. I did say they have a mango flavor though.
Oh, that could be.
That might be elite. It was like
Might be.
spicy mango too.
That might be the one.
Might be a find. But yeah, that's how it starts. You start drinking this, and you're like, "This tastes terrible." Like, wait till you get older.
Yeah.
It'll still taste terrible, but it'll get you there. This is just okay. Twitch was going too far with their censorship and shit, and so this guy Boogie2988 has been banned on Twitch after removing all clothing on stream without any censorship bars.
T's and P's.
Hate
T's
to
and
tell
P's
you,
of this, man.
If you're out of shape, nobody's gonna wanna.
Nobody wants to see it. You got to know that going into it. That's something you just got to know.
I'm sure you're phenomenal at video games, but
Maybe not, honestly.
post may include sensitive content. I got enough shit that we don't have to do any of that. I mean, hey, the dog knows what's going down. Get your ass over here. Get your ass over here.
That's not right. That'd probably make for a. Might be tasty though. I don't know.
Might get a couple dogs out of him.
Yeah, might be more than a couple.
Think so?
Might get a pack.
Nice little 12 pack. I'd have to. Back in another episode of What the Hell is Going On in Russia. This is the part of the Rocky montage they don't show you for Drago. What is the bear doing?
Just making it a little more difficult to hang, I think. Making you stabilize your core just a little bit more.
I thought for a second this guy was hitting him with Hulk hands.
Why is this a thing? What is even going on?
How do you train the bear to do this? There's a lot of questions I have. Yeah, this guy's playing Fruit Ninja. Wow. What do you think's gonna happen?
Eventually, he's probably gonna drop the sword.
You think so?
Maybe, yeah.
Pretty close. Or you cut the wrong thing.
Can't chop down, dude. You can chop up. You can keep doing this. Once you go down, you swing it too far back, it's over. And you die.
Katana got you. T's and P's. Probably didn't make it. I think this is an oldie, but just an absolute classic.
How's the fishing?
How they bring it in?
How's the fishing?
Beer goes absolutely flying.
Lit him up. Absolutely lit him up.
Just a naked white man running full speed at you. I mean,
Facts.
it's pretty terrifying. I don't remember what this was. Oh yeah.
I guess you got to learn.
Maybe
It should be
all you need is
self-explanatory,
love.
though.
I don't know, Mom.
This
You might
kid's
need an
gonna
ice
need.
pack.
Yeah, he might need a lot of love.
His dad's probably sitting there. What the fuck are we?
Probably filming at his dad. Like, yeah, try it. See what happens.
Maybe. Bro, this is just the insane shit you get in the gym. Like, what is happening here? The short shorts, I don't even know what that is. I think that's like a vitamin water from like Walmart. I don't know. But what are we achieving here? It's throwing you.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening here.
It ain't good.
You're supposed to be sitting the other way, buddy, and you're doing pull downs. Like,
no, he got the down.
You face it, and then you drop. You raise the lap bar up so then you could sit underneath the thingies. And you do that. No, we're not getting it.
No, he's doing.
No one's helping this guy. The guy that's doing bench, staring at him like, "Hey, dude, pull your pants down just a little bit. I'm trying to see."
It's the length of them. That's a speed up.
Yeah, that ain't good. That's not what we need.
This is why I have my own gym at my house, because I don't need to deal with any of this shit.
Facts.
If someone has bad form in my gym, I'll just kick them out. This might be the future, though. Going to an airport. This is actually pretty cool, though. Just fucking meta. Just.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Get it in where you can.
Dinging one out of there. I'd like to see the boxing one, though. That's stupid. Yeah, this is just. I don't even know how this happens. But, you know. Did you know if you spray aerosol on your face and you light it on fire, you're probably going to get fucked up? How you do?
Yeah, there you go.
All right. This guy's a tank, bro.
Y'all,
This guy's a fucking unit, bro. He can teach you how to catch the big
Under the
bug.
hog snatcher. We got that good
A
old
hog
chicken wing, man.
snatcher.
The under the hog snatcher recipe chicken wing. Check out my recipe. Get your bag. Throw all your chicken in the bag. Gotta go with the Gatorade, baby. Real Welch's Jello, y'all. The real Welch's Jello. Look, we got the Dunkin' Donuts coffee. This is brand new coffee. Get some coffee in there.
I'm gonna use this next time I go fishing. Why not?
Because it's a slob. Is that a? Oh, that's a big takedown. I think. Big takedown, guys.
Hog snatcher.
Oh,
What you
big
got there,
takedown,
Hog?
y'all. Oh, peel and drag. Look at that. Peel and drag, guys. This is a really. Look at that raw. Oh, it's a slob. Oh, it's a slob, y'all.
Hell yeah.
It's a freaking tank. It's a freaking tank, y'all. Got him.
He's doing this one-handed.
Tank, y'all.
Damn.
On free roller coaster day, y'all. Caught off that. We use chicken wings for bait. Man, they call me the hog snatcher. You see what's going on. So,
I think that's a big one right there.
Thank you, Hog Snatcher.
Thank you.
He'll probably be on our show a couple more times. This is perfect. This is what you need at a wedding. What do you think he's about to say? If you had to give anything, it's
I hate
first
both of
speech.
you.
Okay. I hate
I
both
think
of you.
I think he talks shit. Yeah.
He looks like the type of guy. He looks like he's fiending
Yeah.
to talk shit. He's got a fucking bootleg ginger ale. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The hell was this guy wearing to the wedding? A little better though.
All of this happened because I got laid.
Nobody can talk after that.
There you go. That's the end. That's the end of all discussion.
Haters gonna hate. This is insane. And everybody just watched him leave. Look at this. I want to do that.
Can you do that?
No.
Why
No,
not?
they teach you how to fish with barbless hooks. Go into this thing. I want to
Yeah.
try that. I want to act like I don't know how to fish. Like,
Yeah.
you know, how do you tie that in? And just catch the
And
fucking
then-
biggest bass of your life.
Yeah.
Like, what location is this? They're just
Yeah, I don't know. This has got to be Bass Pro Shop though. I mean, yeah.
it's Bass Pro Shop, but like
It's definitely
lit.
Midwest. Bass Pro Shop, I feel like.
How did you get? He doesn't fit in.
I don't know how he did any of this, but I respect him.
Where's the rest of the net? You know where the rest of the net is? It fucking broke off.
Yeah, the thing probably ate it.
He's probably a big dumb dipshit, and I've seen it before where some guy he caught a big old salmon on the side of the Rogue River up by it in Oregon,
Yeah.
and this big dumb dipshit put it in the back of the net, put the net over his shoulder, and wouldn't you believe it? It's too much weight for it, and it just snaps.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I swear some people are dumb. But that's crazy though. Hey, shout out to you. You got your fish. I don't foresee this game working very well. Why would you play this? Is my question. Is it instead of
this
jingle
ain't-
bells? It's
yeah. Why would
Jingle
you
your
do?
bells? I
Why
don't
would you
know.
do this to yourself?
ring the bell.
Okay, he's ready.
Second me.
We all three gotta go at this time.
So then we know somebody's
gonna get hit this time.
Mom loves it.
So no talking. I'm just gonna go 3, 2, and then we have to pick a spot. 3, 2.
Who do you think's getting it?
I think she's going right down the middle.
Think she's going right down center?
I think she's going right down middle.
Okay.
If she does one,
Oh, you think? What if she just hit like?
I mean, she could. If she goes one, I think she's going middle.
Okay. Like those odds. That's a 33% chance.
Oh, not quite. Not quite. Somebody got it though.
And she did it worse. She didn't follow through. It's like when you just get hit right, just a
Yeah.
little flick on the balls. Oh. Yeah, you're gonna be down for a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Maybe don't play
he's
that
what you
game.
call down bad.
He might die. Don't need to do that. This is so we showed last week a episode of a guy doing flips with weights, and it didn't end well. This one does end well. I'm not 100% sure, but this guy might have a shit stain.
He probably, yeah, he does. Massive one.
That's a streak right there.
Yeah, that's a bad one. I mean, dude, come on. You got to know that.
Hey, good for you doing the flip, but maybe change your fucking underwear. Just asking simple things around here. I don't think this was the champs moment. It led up to it. This one was. This one wasn't.
Yeah, the one on the right was not champs, but the one on the left for sure was.
Damn near felt like it.
Yeah. I mean, they're both insane moments.
I still don't understand how it worked. Like, why? Why did we? Every other one guy could have been on the bomb heady. One guy could have been back bricks. Like
They line up. I don't know how still, but they did.
every time I watch Scum stream, he'll like if something like that comes up, he's like, "Don't line up, don't line up."
Yeah.
This guy has PTSD.
Guy, yeah. Can't stop thinking about it.
He should. Yeah, someone let him know. Optic intel. It wasn't. This one's pretty interesting. You got to start, bench, and cut. I mean, who are you starting?
At Bama or like
You just
ever?
got to pick one. They're primes versus each other. Like
Julio.
facts.
Starting Julio.
I'm starting Julio.
Yeah. I'm cutting.
I think I'm cutting
Ooh.
Cooper.
Yeah, maybe. I
I'll
might
bench
cut Amari
Devontae.
Cooper. And yeah, but Julio's starting. Anyone that says anyone other than Julio Jones is insane.
Yeah.
Julio
I
Jones
know-
is that dude is a freak.
I know Devontae is a Heisman winner, and I respect that, but man, Julio in his prime. Was
Julio's
just
that's a different guy right there.
This is just, again, this is another episode of fat people doing fat people activities, but it doesn't go the way that I would think. It even says fat boys.
Mm-hmm.
We got a 2-for-1 special.
Yeah, you didn't even. Oh my god.
Boy, here it goes.
Because he landed with his feet, bro. You're not supposed to land on your feet. You're supposed to land on your butt. You're supposed to sit.
You give it hell, and then just
Miss it, baby. That ain't it.
the slap was what got me.
Stooges.
I mean, we could just skip this one because we're past the 2-hour threshold. I mean, you know.
And I have a cap of 3:30.
Okay.
So we're gonna get as much in until it gets to 3:30. We got 20 minutes.
We're gonna ride this shit.
Camera's rolling.
Big ass thumb, bro. I didn't mean to do that shit, bro.
He said my big ass thumb.
I fucked that. Bro, damn.
Damn.
That's how it be in the Discord sometimes, man. Someone just can't
I
spit
know.
something out. Just say it.
Now, come on, dude.
Spit
it out. Spit it out, bud.
Switzerland is considering legalizing cocaine for recreational use.
Okay, thank you.
But it's not the whole country, only the capital, Bern. Okay, thank you, fact checkers.
All right.
Maybe get a life. I don't know. This is insane, bro. This guy, he's having the best day of his life. PlayStation, right?
My
That's us,
God.
really? Fuck you.
Cat says, not a chance in the world, dude.
I'm killing that cat. That cat's getting
That
strangled.
cat's not about
making
fun.
it. It's not making
Not
it.
with fun.
I don't remember what this is. Oh. Just don't be a big dumb dipshit if you're going to do something like this. Like, why would you throw it over your head?
It's a bad
'Cause
look.
You've heard the old thing where if you go outside, it's cold enough that you can throw boiling water and it will just
Mm-hmm.
evaporate. Yeah, but not over your head.
Yeah, it's a bad move there.
This is actually pretty elite. Fucking. That's smooth
Alright.
shit right there.
All right, Mr. Smooth, huh?
Respect that. Get forklift certified. What was it? Oh yeah.
You're almost there. You're almost there.
Okay, I'm doing good.
Yeah, you're doing so good. Come on.
I think he's afraid of heights.
Yeah, I
You're
think
almost
so.
there. Come on. Okay. A little bit more.
Okay, that's too high.
Okay. Now you have to walk back.
Oh, no, I can't.
No.
If I can.
Try getting up.
There's
And
no
then
way I'm
turn
getting up.
around. Do you need help? Do you need help?
Please, babe, please help me.
Divorce him.
Oh my
I mean,
People that are like this are like
it's just a game. Just have a good time. Like,
you're less of a human to me.
just go.
Brother, you're wearing something. Obviously, it's not real. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Be all right.
you could just take it off.
I don't remember what this was. Oh, that's EP.
Yeah, there you go. Shitter.
There we go. ZP, we're number 10.
No, you're number 24.
I could Photoshop it just 2-4.
Yeah.
Just fucking.
Bam.
Might be with the Sidemen at some point. All right, Jason Pierre-Paul was one thing, and this guy said, "Hold my beer."
I mean, what are we doing?
Fetty Wap.
Yeah, your eye's gone, dude.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You stupid.
I think the answer.
There's some. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know why I'm asking the
idiots.
question.
This, I don't even know how the fuck. This guy missed everything. Everything. Just a fat stooge, and he just.
This guy, man, did not get the experience.
How did we go here?
I know he just went over the left side. He must have fell backwards when he was climbing up. Maybe he just jumped it. Maybe he just said, "I don't care anymore. I don't care about my life."
He flipped over. This is more athletic than anything.
It is pretty impressive.
Boom. Boom. Got a concussion.
Knocked out.
Not good. Zombie deer disease concerns scientists over possible spread to humans. Actually, the disease does not make the deer a zombie. It gets its name because they infection get symptoms like lethargy, and they stay
Like,
stumbling
thanks.
around once they are zombies. Thanks, idiot.
Thanks,
Appreciate it.
NJ.
Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Vin Diesel's ex-assistant in her lawsuit claims that he masturbated in front of her hotel room.
There it is.
Can we just stop? Like, all right. This shit is crazy, dude.
Yeah.
This shit.
It's not right.
Oh shit. That's spicy. That is the best white elephant gift of all time.
Yeah, that's good.
You're like, oh shit, I didn't even know I could put this up, and then it's not what you think, dude. It's a Sears catalog. This is crazy. This is what money looks like, I guess.
The hell is going on? They do it different in the Middle East, I'll tell you that much. They don't care.
I mean, I don't know where you get that money, but I'd like to
I
find
know,
out.
yeah. Let me get some of that.
This is crazy. I mean, I agree with him, but at the same time, first of all, why would you film yourself doing this? It's not very smart.
Yeah.
Especially wearing Team USA gear. That's a lot of fucking pancake mix.
It sure is. Maybe a little too much.
Jeez. I get it.
My money's worth, dog. I need my money's worth.
But
that's very no, that's very wild though.
That's
Come
bad.
on, that
Come
is
on.
very wild.
Walmart
Bro.
do better.
Yeah, that is very wild. Crazy.
That's
That is-
5 lows
that
right
is-
there.
that-
why would you take
There you go.
a
Don't
wearing
take
your
a video
team?
of that. You could get away with stuff like that too. Like now you're done. Stony
Can't do
Brook
it.
basketball. You're cooked.
It answers my question though, because you'd pick up shit and you'd see that this is open, and I'm like, why are people opening this? Like, what do you get from
Yeah.
it? And now I know you're just refilling it. I mean, hey, props to you.
You're getting a little extra.
Here you go. Brock Purdy is the first 49ers quarterback with 0 touchdowns and 4 interceptions since Colin Kaepernick.
There it is.
So before everybody starts crowning this guy the greatest thing since sliced bread, let's remember he's a system quarterback. He'll get very good in a couple of years. He's still very young. Let's keep him that way. All right. I don't even know. Like, this guy is just a fucking moron. What do you think's about to happen?
He's gonna break his head open. That'd be my guess.
He might have.
He
I don't.
broke. He
see
broke.
the
Yeah,
aftermath.
he broke. Something is broken. Let's just put it that way.
We
I
had
know
all
that
of this
much.
space, everything here.
And we went left.
Oh shit!
You actually did the harder thing, and you hit.
Yeah. How'd you manage that?
I don't.
It's impressive, though. I'll give him that.
I don't know.
I'll give him that.
You're a
It
big
is
dumb
impressive.
dipshit. Yeah. This might be the greatest trophy of all time. Dude, it comes with 2 fucking cherry Pop-Tarts.
I know. I like it.
Cherry's a pretty elite flavor.
Get me
People
involved.
hate
Get me
on it,
involved
man.
in that.
Yeah.
I'm down for whatever that is.
I think these are just fucking like edible paint. Just
I
like
mean,
strawberry.
yeah,
and
maybe.
Peel it off.
I hope it's edible.
I heard
That'd
the
be sweet.
mascot's supposed to be edible.
That'd be sweet.
The whole trophy's edible. This
Yeah,
is
that'd
what
be
I was
good.
talking about. Fucking VR gets crazy. Oh. I mean,
Yeah, don't get involved when your dad's throwing punches like that. You better back the hell up. I mean, that's a sweet. He wasn't pulling punches. That's all I'll say.
That's kind of similar to like when we went through the tunnel at Raging Waters.
Oh yeah,
That's
like,
bad. It
but at
just
least you know what you're getting into there.
we had no idea.
I mean, you knew something was going to go wrong.
I gave you the preface because I went.
Yeah.
When I first went through, I didn't
Yeah,
know
you
that
did.
he
Yeah.
said he gets scared.
I knew what to
Yeah.
expect because I
This
was
kid-
first. I was first one to move. I said
Yeah,
if
and then-
I'm like, if you don't want to get hit, you gotta. It's like in football, like
You got to stay
if
moving.
you gotta. If you slow up before the hit, you're gonna get the worst of it. You gotta hit them first. You gotta be the aggressor, and that's
Did
what I
you say,
was.
like,
And then I ended
you
up
had-
off of the raft. So
I thought you said you ended up with like him sitting on your legs, and you're just like, well, there we go.
yeah, basically.
Hey, every time I go in that tunnel, man, I'm throwing. Because, like you said, I'm not gonna be the one not moving. This is this is a pretty cool skill.
Come si chiama?
Il margiale.
Il margiale. Dentro così. Vedi, vedi 5 kg. Ok? 5 kg.
I have no idea what he's
E
saying.
si batte.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
It's pretty cool. You know, stupid, but hey, it works.
Yeah, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, this is just. What do you think's gonna happen here? We're doing sit-ups, right? And we're.
I don't even want
getting all
to
this going
guess.
on. All right. Kiss, right?
Yeah.
Or
Got him. I mean, that's too easy.
why are you doing sit-ups like that, man? Just be a man. Just do your sit-ups.
Yeah, just
Do your
hit a
fucking-
couple sit-ups. Not rocket science.
This guy's took. I mean, they say it's the future. I thought the system that Forrest Gump had was pretty sweet. Just put the table up right, and you just hit it, and it'll come back.
There you go.
Yeah, I know, right?
Kids like, I would hit it, but
It seems pretty cool though.
How much ping pong are you playing where you need this?
I know, yeah. No, I'm not playing that much, that's for sure.
This is crazy, and it's not even funnier because he's in Phillies gear. This guy did not wrap presents, so he has to put every present in the same bag.
I like it.
Go Birds.
I can't imagine where you got the bag. It's so nice.
Here we go.
Thank you, Jake. Thank you.
Basically, the same fucking bag.
Amazing.
Dad's pissed.
Oh, Jake, you just
That's absolutely.
what a great bag, Kevin. Oh, waiting for your answer.
I like it. I don't hate it.
Resourceful.
I don't hate
He
it.
still got you something. He could have just said, I don't have a bag, so I'm not going to get you anything.
Yeah.
This is just wrong.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Like
That's
how,
gasoline, folks.
Yeah, how? But like,
You go in and tell. Yeah, somebody's gonna go in and tell somebody.
Wait, I have to go tell.
I'm gonna tell her.
Who gives a shit about smelly?
Someone's gonna die. One guy lights a cig. It's over. Yeah.
Earl goes out for his smoke break, and we're all fucking dead.
Jeez. Figure it out.
Why are people? How are people? There's no way people are this dumb, but they are.
No, they are.
They are.
That's
They
the
are.
thing. You would
Yeah.
think, right? Surely not. And then you're wrong because they are.
I showed you a edition of a fat person doing a fat person activity, and here's a fat person doing a skinny person. No, we're calling it fat stooge doing skinny stooge activities.
Okay.
And here we go. We got like 6 people trying to get you out.
Then they might not be able to.
If you're 250 plus, built like a bus, I'm trying to get you out of a ball pit.
We
Foam
can't
pit's
have it.
over. Get a goddamn gurney in it.
All right, I got a couple more, and then I gotta
I hear
slide
you.
out. Queue up, whatever you. What's your best shot for me right now?
Oh, this is
Oh,
definitely
Battle
it.
Royale. Okay.
This might be the next game I'm playing. I don't know about you, but I don't even know what that is.
Become a squirrel.
You're fighting other squirrels.
Okay.
In a melee. You level up.
Level up my squirrel.
I might stream this at some point.
I know. If we're
This is
getting,
lit.
if Call of Duty ranked is bad, we might just have to.
And my squirrel will be supreme.
Survive the season.
It's good vibes right now.
This is pretty
It's like
insane.
Fortnite meets like Mortal Kombat.
Need squirrels. There you go. There you have it.
Royale. That's all we got.
All right. We can save the rest for
Oh, there's more.
for
We
next.
got plenty.
We got enough. We got enough for.
We got enough
for a lifetime.
Yes, come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check out this. I want to check out this Glendora basketball tournament.
Okay.
We are good friends with one of the girls on the team, and she is 21 points away from setting the all-time scoring record for Glendora High School.
Okay. Go get it, girl. Get
Yeah.
that shit,
So,
baby.
hey, we're gonna see. I'll go over. I'll be getting lit in the crowd, having some drink. No, I can't do that on campus. Never mind. Never mind. You didn't hear that.
No,
You
no,
didn't hear that from me.
That's
So yeah,
all
that's where I'll
hypothetical.
be headed. I'll support the community. That's what we do here on the Stooge Experience. We support our communities. Yeah, there you have it.
Alrighty, everybody. Have a great
New Year.
New Year's Eve, and welcome into the new year.
Yeah, we're gonna recap the playoff games in our next episode. That's gonna be big, and we'll do. We might just have to do that and go through all NFL playoff scenarios. That might be the only 2 topics we need to talk about the whole time, because we could talk for 5 hours about the intricacies of the playoff scenarios.
I love it. All right, everybody. See ya.
People. See ya.